the Dumas Demons and the Hereford Whitefaces when we come back in just a moment.
Well, there's nothing like the sound of a new baby calf or the smell of fresh rain on a cotton crop. My friends at Capital Farm Credit share this excitement with agricultural and livestock producers. We want to be your lending partner. Whether you require operating funds for next year's crop or need to buy hay for your cattle, we have a loan that's right for you. Let us finance your operation. CapitalFarmCredit.com.
Hard hats for the job and soft hearts for the community. People need their power, but the strongest communities share more than just reliable electricity. They share simple values. The men and women of your co-op are proud to have helped members pass along both for generations. Learn more about the power of your cooperative membership at togetherwesave.com. Jeff Smith Electric, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Well, Don, as Dumas, we've talked about them. They've just got the one loss. They played some really great defense. What are your primary concerns about the Demons?
Well, I mean, matching up and down the board winds up being an issue. And with these guys, we've got to make sure that we play steady throughout the course of the night. We talked all week with our kids about hanging to our plan and trying to get to the end to where we have a chance to play the ball game down the end and win the ball game. We worked on the fact that we wanted to prepare to win and not just prepare to play. And right now, with the way they're playing, we're going to have to match their intensity as we go along and take care of the football and do the things that we need to do to get points on the board.
They're a pretty balanced bunch on offense.
They are. Great performances by their quarterback through the course of the year, both running and throwing the ball. They've got some kids that have done some good things for them through the course of the year and present us a handful of problems on that side of the ball as well.
On the defense, what's their strength?
Well, I would say they're linebackers. They're two kids that have made a bunch of tackles over the span of 3 years, and they rely on them heavily to run their defense and to get to places that they're supposed to get to. And so we're going to have to understand what they're doing with them and when they're bringing them and how to pick up their blitz. And we've got to be prepared to play against their backers probably would be the number one thing.
Offensively, Coach, we've had some great moments throughout this 6 games that we played this year. Oscar has really been a trooper there at quarterback.
He has. He's done a great job of trying to do what we've asked him to. And you know, we talk about taking advantage of what they allow us to do. And Oscar has done a good job of finding some of those things and executing our offense and getting us to where we need to be.
And I would be remiss if I didn't mention Noah because he's really given you a spark.
He has, and, I'm sure people know, so we've tried to move him around and get him in some certain positions to get him the ball a little bit more. And, we'll continue to do those kind of things and try to execute and get the ball in the end zone.
On the defensive side, Coach, now what do we got to do tonight?
On the defensive side, we've got to make sure that we contain their quarterback, number one. Number two, we've got to make sure that we continue to play tough inside and force them to possibly throw the ball down the field a little bit and just to line up well and to tackle and to keep the ball within the boundaries of our defense and not give up big plays.
Certainly got a change in the weather for tonight's game after playing in what seems like Miami Beach for 10 weeks. Suddenly we're at the North Pole.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be a little bit cooler tonight. Supposedly the wind's going to blow. I think it may settle a little bit by game time maybe, but it's a different type of weather outside tonight, and apparently it's going to get even worse early in the week next week.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Coach, we're looking forward to tonight. Glad to have you back on the sideline and looking forward to the Whiteface performance against Dumas here tonight to open the district.
Thanks, Tom. I want to say thank you to everybody who supported our family. Lots of prayers, and they were felt, and they upheld us at a tough time in our family. And we surely appreciate the fans of Hereford, Texas, and the parents of our kids.
All right, Coach. Looking forward to tonight. For Don DeLozier, this is Tom Simons reminding you to stay tuned for Whiteface football.
Some tests you just can't study for, but you can always be prepared through commitment and dedication to the small things. That's exactly what Samaritan Hospice does every day. Pay attention to the details. For this, they received a 0 deficiency rating from Texas Health and Human Services. You don't have to be in the last days of your life for the benefits of hospice. When Samaritan Hospice is taking care of you or your loved ones, rest comfortably knowing that they pay attention to the detail. Samaritan Hospice, your hometown hospice.
If you're looking for a part-time job or a career management opportunity, McDonald's will be interviewing candidates Friday, October 30th, 9 to 5 at McDonald's on Highway 60. Learn how being a McDonald's team member can help you reach educational goals, earn extra income, and develop leadership skills. Applications and interviews will be Friday, October 30th, 9 to 5. This includes full-time management positions and part-time jobs for students and those desiring to earn extra income. Learn how you can be a part of the McDonald's team.
This is Whiteface Football. Follow all the Whiteface action on KPAN AM/FM and online or on your mobile device at kpanradio.com. Get ready for every exciting hit, tackle, and touchdown of Hereford Whiteface Football. Whiteface Football is brought to you by
Bob's Heating and Air Conditioning, McDonald's, Stevens 5-Star, Deaf Smith Electric Cooperative, First Financial Bank, Hereford ISD, First National Bank, Hereford Texas Federal Credit Union, Whiteface Ford, Kings Manor, Amarillo College, Mendez and Mullins Funeral Home, WT Services and WTRT, Hereford Regional Medical Center, Gooden and Chris Fuels, Prairie Insurance, and Happy State Bank.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome out to Whiteface Field. Tom and Brad with you here on a Friday evening as district play starts for the Whitefaces against the visitors from Dumas, the dreaded Demons. And the Whitefaces squaring off here tonight on a cold football night, Brad.
This feels like football weather.
It does.
And I'm not one that always looks forward to football weather.
Football weather's a lot better in the press box than it is on the outside.
Boy, isn't that for sure. I was thinking the exact same thing earlier, looking down on the field when the players were warming up, that Coach DeLozier down there was all bundled up, and I was going, how much fun is this tonight?
Yeah, really. But the field itself, last night we had a freeze, and we've had a couple little freezes. We're going to have a tough one, I think. Maybe one tonight and then a couple next Sunday and Monday nights. But the field still has a lot of green to it. It's in great shape. Of course, we haven't had moisture in 6 months or however long that's been, but the field is really nice.
Well, my yard still has some green.
Does it?
But those are weeds.
Those weeds have a way of hanging on, don't they? Well, it's a cold night, and the wind is certainly not like it was earlier in the day, but I thought it was supposed to switch to the southwest, and that hadn't happened, has it?
Not yet. It looks like we still have it from the north, maybe, 15 to 20 with the way the flags are sticking out?
Yeah, it's cool enough. I'll tell you, the wind's pretty piercing out there, and the Whitefaces have the rather dubious task of taking on a Dumas team that went 4 games deep, I believe, in the playoffs last year. They've won something like 15 in a row, district games, something of that sort, and, I mean, they're good.
They are good, and it's amazing because really you go back in Dumas's history, they have a pretty storied athletic history, 2 state championships in football back in 61 and 62, and then of course we don't have to say this, but I will. A couple of volleyball championships in there.
They've won, in fact, they've won 5, just like we have. They won a couple of theirs before it got full blown, but they've won 5 state championships in volleyball. And George Oaks, who's one of the clock keepers here tonight, played on one of those state championship teams. Apparently he starred. I mean, nobody can tell me that, but George has. And George, along with Bill Bridge, they're in the room down here running the clock. And tonight I'm happy to report they've got some youth. Joe Cabasuela has joined them to help out there, and they need help. I mean, they truly do. So appreciate Joe. There's not many folks here right now. I mean, we're still 10, 12 minutes away from kicking off, but and I guess if I was coming and sit outside tonight, I'd probably come at the last minute, too.
I think you stay in the car just as long as you can with the heater running, and the only positive thing is you should be in a mask tonight because it's cold.
Yep, the mask felt good. I told Cindy, walking over here to the press box, that's the first time I really thought the mask was nice, but it was. Well, Dumas, they've got a great quarterback. They've got a running back that is Jacob Morris, who's really, really good. They've got some other guys that split time back there with him. Spencer Williams is a quarterback. They went deep into the playoffs last year. They're virtually intact as far as coming back from last year. Let's see, they got 4, 5, 6 seniors on the offense, but 3 of those are Morris and Williams and Ortiz, who's a wideout, and they've got some really good football players. That's all there is to it.
And then we've run into another team tonight that likes to put points on the scoreboard, and Dumas has done that pretty successfully. Just glancing at the record, I don't see a game here where they scored less than 30 points. So.
Wow. Yeah, their only loss is to Stephenville, and Stephenville, I think we all know, has somewhat of a football history, and so they played very, very well, and I would expect them, quite honestly, they'll have a really good chance to make a deep run in the playoffs again this year. They will. And
we talk about them putting points on the board. They do a pretty good job defensively at keeping the other team from doing it. They have one shutout. That was over Perryton, and then they allowed 8 points to Seminole and Plainview.
Well, Brad, if you don't have any good news, I don't think. No, they are. They're just good on both sides of the ball, plain and simple. So we'll be back and talk about Dumas and the Whitefaces when we return in 60 seconds.
Herd athletes work tirelessly on the fundamentals of their particular sport while learning to work in a team concept. It's not much different at Hereford, Texas Federal Credit Union. Our employees have a dedication to serve our members daily with the fundamentals of good business, being friendly and helping give you peace of mind in knowing that when you need banking assistance, you can get it from our knowledgeable staff. Hereford, Texas Federal Credit Union, member NCUA, working as a team since 1936 with our members. Go Herd!
Hi, this is Macy Lopez. I have joined Mendez and Mullins Family Funeral Home. Many of you have entrusted me during my career as Director of EMS at HRMC. I'm excited to continue serving the community that I call home. At Mendez and Mullins, we work with families during one of the most difficult times with care and compassion. Plus, we accept funeral plans from any funeral home. We hope you will choose Mendez and Mullins for your loved one's final tribute. In your time of loss, lean on us. We're here for you at Mendez and Mullins Family Funeral Home.
All righty, back here at Whiteface Field, Tom and Brad and Cindy. And we're all snuggled up here in the press box on a cold fall night. We got game next week up at Pampa. Pampa last night in Canyon played, and that one wound up 21-7. The Eagles remain undefeated. Pampa's first loss of the year. And the Whitefaces will go to Pampa next week, and then 2 weeks from tonight, Canyon will come here. The color guard from Hereford High School out to midfield, and the playing of the national anthem by the Mighty Maroon Band coming up here in just one moment as we listen in. All right, that's the Mighty Maroon Band and the national anthem here as we move ever closer to kickoff on this cold and windy Friday night. The Whitefaces and Dumas, longtime foes. We've had some mighty battles. Brad talked a little bit about them. Dumas back in the olden days, winning the state championships back in the 60s. They had some good runs. Then they had Whitefaces had a good run with Dumas. We've kind of been on again, off again. I was looking back over the years. You know, they've moved us around to so many different districts, and we've been south and north and east and west, and sometimes we haven't played them, but then we played them. There was period of time in there where we played them in non-conference because they were in another district, and that was a good deal for both of us. But been in the same district, I guess, now the last 4 years. And we'll have our hands full here tonight, Brad. That's pretty much it.
Well, and you can say that, but that's why we always play the
Absolutely,
game. And,
absolutely.
I think of some of the great things about sports, and that's one of them is when we talk about the thrill of victory. Sometimes it comes when you're the underdog in
Absolutely.
a game like this, and of course you can think back to the Miracle on Ice. You can think back to Rulon Gardner in the 2000 Olympics when he wrestled that Russian that hadn't lost in like 6 years or something.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the underdogs do win.
They do. They do.
That's what makes it so fun.
It is, and you know, when you watch sports, whatever it may be, I watched a little bit of the NFL game last night. I try not to, but I watched a little bit, and you know, I find myself rooting for the underdog. I don't like the Giants or the Eagles, but the Giants are the underdogs, and you know, so I'm kind of rooting for the Giants. And tonight, Dumas is they're the giant and we're the underdog. That's the way this would work tonight. But we've pulled out their help. There have been some miraculous games here. I think back a few years ago, we played Randall here in the regular district play, and then wound up playing them in the playoffs, or played them in non-conference play and played them in the playoffs over at Plainview. And they beat us, I don't know, 34-6 here or something like that. And we beat them 33-31, I believe, in Plainview that night. And you could have. I mean, you could have knocked me over with a feather. I didn't think we had a prayer, and we did. So you're right, and we've got to come out here and give a great effort tonight. We probably got to have some things go our way, but things go your way sometimes, you know.
And when you're playing a team named the Demons, you expect things to kind of go your way.
Absolutely, there ought to be some intervention. There should. I would agree with that wholeheartedly.
Even if it's the wind shifting at the end of the quarter, and we get it twice in a row, whatever it is, we'll take what we can get.
We will. Whiteface School song. All right, that's the Mighty Maroon Band. Dumas has brought their band tonight. Not the case these days, much of the time. Strange times, and I'll tell you, folks, we've had, I mean, it's not been great the last few weeks here, COVID-wise, around our part of the world. So everyone needs to be as careful as they can be and do what's asked of you to try to slow it down. I was looking at the numbers today across the country, with red being the worst color, and it's just almost it starts in the Texas Panhandle and goes up to Canada a little bit to the west, but it's pretty much what I would call the midsection of America that's really under the worst effects right now.
So really, we're fortunate that we're even playing high school football.
I'm amazed we are. Yep, I would agree. I'm amazed we are, Brad. I hope it can continue. And I hope that, again, people can stay as safe as they can stay. Hospitals are certainly near capacity all around us here, and there's lots of things going on with all of that. So we just hope and pray that everyone stays healthy, and that if you need some help, you can get that help. I'll tell you, speaking of staying healthy, we've got these deals, the blow-up deals to run through, which Kubi just hated, by the way. They didn't have those in Childress back in the 40s when he played. But
it's one of those get-off-my-lawn
yeah, it is. You got it. But I might stay in there tonight. If I started out, you know, I mean, it's warm in there. It's a nice little snug area. You might just not ever come out and say, I don't know what happened to him, Coach. We had... well, that's a long story. Let's do this. I'll tell one later if we have time. The Demons, size-wise, they're good size, but they're not huge. 256, 245, 210, 200, 225. That's their offensive front. Defensively, they're about the same. Well, a lot of the guys are the same, to be exact. So they're pretty much the same. Well, the reason they're the same here, Cindy, is I've got... Let's see.
Well, that front defensive line's not as big as some that we have faced this year.
No,
They'll go about 215 and then 175 and 170 on the ends.
Thing about that is, and, this is an old Coach Compton adage, but I think one that's very, very true. You don't have to weigh 265 to play high school football. You can be a really, really good football player in this day and time, even at 225 or something like that, where you can move. That's pretty helpful. So they're tossing the coin right now. I don't know tonight, man. I might take the win. I'm not sure what I'd do. Let's see who won the toss. We try to keep an eye on it. Talking to us. Dumas, yep. Dumas is going to kick.
They won it.
Oh, they deferred. Okay, Dumas is going to kick. They won, they deferred, so we'll be going into the wind. We need the wind to change right now, Brad, not at the end of the quarter. We'll be going into the breeze, the northerly breeze, and again, it's still pretty stiff. Maybe not quite as bad as it was when I look at the flags down at field level, but the Whitefaces will have it first offensively. I'll tell you what, we look like a MASH unit out there. We've got a coach, 2 players in wheelchairs. It is really, we've had both, De Leon and Cruz both got hurt last week, and they're both in wheelchairs out here on the sideline. Golly, Bo.
Man, I admire those guys for coming out.
Yeah, really.
That'd be real easy to say,
really.
I'm hurting tonight. I think I'm staying in.
Absolutely. The officials.
Gamers.
Whitefaces will get it first, so we'll see if Oscar and company, I think all of our crew, and we've had to change that up a little bit here over the course of the year. We've lost Mendoza. Braden Mendoza had a surgery after an injury down at against Estacada in Lubbock. Here come the Whitefaces. And again, a pretty sparse crowd here tonight. The weather not helping that at all. As the Whitefaces come out and get set to receive the opening kickoff.
Javian Rodriguez leads them out, carrying the white Hereford flag.
Well, that's a kneel and a prayer and a game. Dumas doing the same on the far side. Dumas wearing orange trousers, white jerseys with dark numerals, orange and black, I think, numerals tonight. And the Whiteface is wearing solid maroon with maroon hats and white numerals. And again, this game's on YouTube for those of you listening. And speaking of listening, Julianne Simons Clements had surgery on Wednesday of this week. I'm not going to go into the details, but you can read about it on Facebook, hers or mine if you wish. But she's listening as she always does in New Orleans tonight. We hope Julie's feeling up and good, and we're cheering for her, yes sir. And then Christy, always a faithful listener in Amarillo. She just had her back worked on this week, so she didn't have quite as serious a surgery as Julie, but she too is recovering. So we're glad both of them are listening, and glad you're listening wherever you may be tonight on KPAN, AM and FM, Hereford, Texas. Tom and Brad and Cindy, and the Whiteface is going to get it.
I'm sorry.
Go.
We were talking about Dumas earlier and their history. I've always liked that Halloween orange that,
yeah.
that they wear. And if you'll remember, I think it was probably back in the 90s, they went to more of a burnt orange look that just didn't look right. That
guy got fired, too, pretty quickly. I mean, I remember that. I know, yes, that was not a good look, apparently, for the Dumas fans. They apparently liked the Halloween orange, and that's what they've got tonight. All right, the Demons are kicking from north to south, wind at their back. Ali Yart is their kicker, has been for the last 3 years. He's a senior, and he's ready to boot it away. We've got twin safeties back around the 5-yard line, the wind at his back. Yart ready to kick it. This football game is underway. It's high and deep. We field it at the 5. Straight up the field, that's 15-20. Duque with the ball across the 20 to about the 23. Down there, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Whitefaces for the first offensive series of the night.
Duque just took it to the right of the hash down around the 5 and headed upfield, broke it right into midfield, thinking he would find the seam, and was able to pick up a few yards, and I would call it that a successful return.
They've got him spotted at the 23. I think he fielded about the 5-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Whitefaces as the offensive unit comes out for the maroon and white. Juan Lopez out there tonight. Again, the Whitefaces with some folks out because of injury. And we've got receivers split left and right, two tight end or two running backs on the first down snap back to Guerra. Guerra gives it off. Lopez, he's running right. He gets to the line of scrimmage, and then a whole host of demons drive him back. It'll be second down, not much gain.
Just first play, starting to try to feel our way and see what they might give us.
Noah Brown out there for the Whitefaces. Jose Solorzano in the offensive lineup tonight, the sophomore who's also the kicker and linebacker for the Whitefaces. Duque brings the play into the huddle, and the Whitefaces break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. Palomar solo out over the football. Over on his left at the offensive left side is Zachariah Liao. The tackle, now he shifts over to the right as we overshift. Whitefaces now a little unbalanced, wide side left, send a man in motion. Oscar going to keep it, runs right side. Makes one man miss, but he'll only cross about the 26-7-yard line, maybe 28. Be third down and 5.
And I don't know what we did there, but I was specifically watching the linebackers for Dumas. That's who Coach DeLozier said we really needed to handle. And I don't know if it was a little fake or what, but the linebackers came to the left side of the field and took themselves immediately out of the play.
Dill is one of those two linebackers. He's been back there for the last 3 years. He's a player. Here's a big play here. 3rd and 5 into the wind. Oscar to throw. He hums it long. Nobody's home. Tried to go deep that time, and they weren't fooled. It wasn't near anyone. It's 4th down and 3 and out for the Whitefaces as they'll kick into the breeze here with 10:26 left in a scoreless first quarter.
And that time we dropped one of the linebackers back, and Dill came with the pressure.
And they had triple coverage on us. We really didn't have a chance. He just kind of threw it away. We're now kind of got the wrong folks on the field. Now we're situated back to punt again into the breeze. Should be great field position for Dumas. Kicking into a stiff northerly breeze is Duque. He takes a low snap, picks it up, punts it away low, hits at the 45, bounces to the 50, to the 45. It's going to be a great punt, all things considered, down to the 39 of Dumas. And it's down there by the Whitefaces. Zaven Gonzalez. It'll be 1st and 10 Dumas. Well, he did a great job with a bad snap.
I really like how you said that. A good punt with what he had to work with because of low snap. He fielded it on the ground, and with the cold hands, tough time in picking up the end of it. He finally did get it picked up and booted out, and then we got a good roll.
Dumas with the ball now at their 39 as they come to the line of scrimmage. Spencer Williams, the senior quarterback. Jacob Morris behind him, the senior tailback. They've got 4 wideouts. The Whitefaces defensively have here on the near side Moreno. Now Dumas sends a man in motion. First down, give it to Morris. He's running left. He gets to the 40, 45, 50, 45. Oh, he trips up at the 45 of Hereford. He might have gone the distance running left that time. We didn't get coverage over there, and it's a 1st and 10 Dumas.
Well, they were able to string it out somehow. It looked like we had a lot of maroon shirts over there, but we had a lot of white shirts in front of them.
Apparently we did. Altman here at the tackle on the near side, 4-man defensive front. Dumas snaps it quickly. I don't think they were ready. Was there a flag?
Yep, they got a procedure call on it.
All right. Well, Dumas was honestly, I don't guess it mattered since it was procedure, but the quarterback was not expecting the football. 1st and 15, they move it back to midfield. 9:48, Dumas driving on their first possession of the night. They're in the pistol formation with a tailback behind the quarterback, and then 4 wide receivers for the Demons here on the 1st and 15. Whitefaces again. I don't know who's covering the slot guy over here. They hand off inside. Morris makes one man miss, but good defense in the middle that time of the Whitefaces. And down at the very bottom of that stack for Hereford is Lucas Rangel, and it is 2nd down to dozen.
And it'll be the first time we said his name tonight, but I'm sure we'll say it many more. Pinabar was right there to help out.
Yep, Morris Penalver is really a good defensive player for the Whitefaces.
He does a great job.
Juan Nava out here at the defensive end, on this side. Whitefaces looking over Dumas, wide side right. Give it off to Morris, running left. That same play they rushed for a big gainer on. Now the ball is loose at the end of this, and I think Dumas fell on the loose ball. He gained about 4 on the play. Going to bring up 3rd down. He gained about 3. Going to bring up 3rd down. Now they're moving back 3rd down, 11. He didn't gain but a yard.
And they sent Romero in motion, and then we covered that by sending Hayde head with him instead of our corner. We had the safety trailing him in motion.
Be third down and 11 for Dumas now. 8:46 first quarter. Wide side right. Big play for both squads here. Back to throw for the first time. Looking. He's got all day. Still got it. Throws long. Got a man out there. The coverage is there. We've got a holding call. My goodness, the Whitefaces with pass interference down at the 5-yard line against the Whitefaces. Pass was not going to be complete, but we kind of got ourselves in a bit of a bind and grabbed the receiver.
And looks like it's going to go against Marino. And great job. He got beat by a step or two, but he made that ground up. It's just that once that Dumas receiver went in the air, he kind of panicked a little bit and grabbed a hold of some shirt to pull him down.
That's exactly what happened. And Dumas has a 1st and 10. Now we would, that's really hurtful there. They get it to 31 of Hereford now. 8:34 left, no score first quarter. But the Demons get their second first down of this drive. This one coming on a penalty. Spencer threw a great ball, but it was going to be overthrown.
He had plenty of time. We got to get some pressure on him.
He could have. If it had been a grape, he could have peeled it and ate it back there, is what Coach Compton would say. Wide side right from the 31. Here's the give on a little counter play. Left side, good defense again for the Whitefaces. Gain of about 3, but on the right defensive side over there with the Whitefaces, good job again. That's Altman, I believe, in on the tackle, and it'll be 2nd down and 7.
Well, their tackle, senior 256-pounder Gail Davia, he is quick.
He is quick.
I saw him come off the ball. I thought it was going to be a build. I just decided he's fast.
2nd and 7, wide side right from the 28 of Hereford. Quarterback keeps it now. He's going to go right. Whitefaces get out here, but he turns the corner. 25, 20, 15, run out of bounds. They actually was not the quarterback, I don't think. No, it was. It was Williams. Williams with the big rush down to the 15-yard line. He faked it inside, ran it wide right, got to the corner, and it's a 1st down Dumas.
Marino first forced him out of bounds, but again, we had good penetration through the line. Quarterback just read it and decided to take it outside.
Delosier and Altman are the 2 defensive tackles for the Whitefaces here. 1st and 10 Dumas from the 15 of Hereford. 7:54 left first period. Going to fake it, roll left. Looking, throws underneath. It's complete. Down to the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown. A missed tackle on the far side of the Demons wind up with the first score of the night as the outlet pass that time went to Romero. And it's 6-0 Dumas with, 7:48 left first quarter. 15-yard scoring pass.
And again, we just left him too wide open. Once we saw him break out into the flat, we tried to recover, but it was just too late.
So Dumas up 6-0, point after upcoming. Snap's good, kicks down, it's up, it's far enough, it's good. 7-0 Demons back in 1 minute. No, that's fine. I'll use this, that's fine.
How far was that?
15. Seconds back to the studio.
631 smash, F-track sneak on 1 alert, the smash on 1 ready.
Shopping for insurance sometimes seems to be as complicated as calling a play. It doesn't have to be with an independent agent with over 30 years experience. Prairie Insurance is able to break down all the variables and able to find the best possible price from over 40 providers. Sign Prairie Insurance as your agent with offices in Freona, Dimmitt, and Hereford at 121 West Park Avenue or call 363-6489.
All right, Dumas taking that ball, a total of 61 yards and how many plays, Cindy? 6 plays. Pass interference call, a really big play in that series.
Helped by that PI call.
So Dumas ready to kick it away. 7:48 left in the quarter. Hereford again heading into the breeze. This northerly wind here in the first period, and the Demons yard kicks it high, end over end. We're going to field it near the goal line. Here comes Duque, 5, 10, 15, 20. 25, lowers his shoulder and gets what he can, which is about the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Whitefaces, down 7. And, we need to move the ball here if we can.
Well, we do, and Duque set us up, getting us out to the 26. Again, on the return, he just takes it straight up the gut behind the blockers and lowered his shoulder right as he got to contact.
Whitefaces hustle back out there now as they come to the line of scrimmage. Got Landis as the tight end here on the near side. 3 receivers to the left. Guerra, the quarterback. Lopez, the tailback. He's on the right. And a low snap, but we get it to Lopez. He comes up, lowers his shoulder, gets a couple, but tough yards. Again, Dumas quick to get to the outside and cover up that time. That's the linebacker, Dill, and it's 2nd down and 8.
Now, help me out, Tom. Maybe I've been asleep, but we have a tackle. Fletcher, 6'6", 270.
We do. He's playing here on the near side in the offensive line. Again, the Whitefaces, we've got 3 wheelchaired sideliners here tonight. The Whitefaces really banged up. Wide side right, 2 running backs, 2nd down and 8. That was a 2-yard gain. Gonna throw. Got time. Now he's gonna run it. Up to the 25, cuts back, and again, Dumas closes in a hurry. That's Cox, one of the linebackers and friends. Maybe a yard, 3rd down and a long 6.
Well, I'm kind of surprised that Garrett didn't pull that and pull the trigger on it, because it looked like Noah Brown had a step or two on his defender on a slant across the middle down to about the 45.
Cassius comes into the Whiteface huddle with the play. Penalber joins him. Throwing situation, you would think, on 3rd down and 6. 6:35 left first quarter. Dumas up 7-0. Whitefaces at their own 29-yard line. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Wide side is the right. 3 down defenders for Dumas. They bring a 4th. Throwing it underneath. Dropped Lopez at the 30. He was going to have the 1st down and then some, and he ran before he caught it. And we got to kick it away. Wow.
Hit him right in the hand. And again, it's just one of those where you're looking upfield to see where you want to go, because he had a lot of green in front of him right there.
He did. It was a perfect call for the defense, and Whiteface is going to have to punt. So back-to-back 3 and outs. Not quite halfway through the first quarter. Down a touchdown, and Dumas again should get good field position. Duque got a low snap the last punt. This time it's a good snap. He's got all day. He kicks it low, end over end, hits at the 50, bounces down to the 47, 48-yard line on Dumas's end. It's down there by Landis. Dumas will take over at their 47, 1st and 10, 6:10 left in the period.
I like the strategy, kicking it low, trying to drive it into the wind. We just didn't get the roll that time that we did on the last punt. It really started that direction, and then it just kind of had a little backspin on it and stopped.
It was pretty weird because it looked like one that had to roll forward, and as Brad described it, it kind of looked like a Phil Mickelson chip shot on that first bounce. It just kind of sucked back. 4 receivers, wide side left. Williams brings them to the line of scrimmage. Got Maris again as the tailback. Got to throw the little hitch pass out here, complete to the near side. One man misses him. He's to the 50, to the Hereford 48-yard line. And a swarm of Whitefaces get there and make the stop. Gain of about 3. Good hustle by the defensive unit of Hereford. Among them, Tapia and Solorzano. But it's a 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5.
Well, I didn't get the number of the guy that got a hold of the leg, but once we got a hold of the leg and the foot, he did not let go and was able to get a lot of help from the rest of the defensive crew there.
There's that little slip screen pass like Hereford throws where you got 2 wideouts, one steps back, the other blocks. And they got 5 out of it, wide side left. As they bring a man in motion now, 3 receivers to the short side of the field. He's back to throw. Looking, pulls it down, still got all day, rolls and throws, overthrows. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
Well, really, go ahead.
I was going to say, I thought we got held there in the backfield, but no flag.
I was watching his intended receiver, Ortiz, as he kind of kept his eye on him the whole time as he came across the field. Thought he was open. We were behind him, and we were in front. He almost threw it, and then Ortiz broke back over to the sideline, and he overthrows him.
Big play, 3rd down and 5, wide side left. There's a flag. It'll be 3rd down and 10 because Dumas had a man in motion, and then someone in the backfield took a step. So, 5-yard walk-off against the Demons. 7-0 they lead, 5:15 left first quarter. Whiteface secondary includes Ramirez. Head out there as well. Moreno here on the near side. Again, an obvious throwing situation, one would think, on third down, and this is closer to 11 than 10. 5:08, that was a 6-yard penalty, Cindy, right? Cindy's got it. Okay, close to a 6-yard penalty.
That's a new one.
We'll take it. It's against them. Wide side left, back to throw he goes. 4-man rush, but again, he's got all day. I mean, all day.
Coming
now from the backside,
backside.
Whitefaces hit him, and Williams is lucky to hold on to that ball as Nava got him from the backside. It'll be punt time for the Demons.
Great play by Nava.
What?
They just took a little bit of too much time. You know, you hear him talk about that mental clock.
Yep.
Well, his was off, and Nava was able to come from behind and really put a lick on it.
He's had so much time. I'm sure he thought he could wait all night, but he couldn't that time. And Nava got the sack, and Dumas in punt formation now for the first time in the ball game, kicking with the wind. It's a high sailing punt. It's away from Brown. It hits the ground, and Noah picks it up at the 10. 2 defenders there, 3. He splits them, but only to the 15 he can get. Man, if he could have gotten that thing clean before it hit the ground, it might have been trouble. But it's back to the 15, 4:35 left first quarter. Hereford down by a touchdown with the football.
And while we have a second, I want to make a note here that the Hereford tennis team's by-district playoff match against Iowa Park has been moved to the Amarillo National Tennis Center, and that will be on Tuesday, I believe.
All right. Whiteface football at their own 15, down a touchdown, needing a little offense here to kind of chew up this time, at least going into the win. Oscar Guerra, the senior quarterback, low snap. He picks it up on one hop, runs left. He's in trouble, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. But again, it is a swarming bunch of demons out there, and it is second down and 10. I don't know if we can throw deep on them into the wind or not. They sure don't think we can. Whiteface, excuse me.
So far, we haven't been able to throw short.
No,
so.
we missed well. We dropped the one pass, and we were well covered on the other. This time we come to the line with the wide side right on second down and 10. 4 wideouts in this formation. Dumas' safety's only about 6 yards deep. Now he comes up even closer. Here's a little hitch pass complete to Landis to the 20, and he lowers his shoulder and rumbles across the 25 out to the 27. Great job by Sabian Landis. He just bulled his way for a Whiteface first down.
Just rolled over their cornerback, Ibanez, and wow.
Yeah, wow is right. He looked like Gronk out there that time.
He really
just
did.
Looking for somebody to run into. Good job, great conversion there. First and 10 from the 27 on Hereford's end of the field. 3:38 left first quarter. Wide side right, 2 running backs beside Guerra here on the first down play. Gives it to Lopez running right. He turns the corner. He's 35-40, 45-50, 45-40, and down to the Dumas 42-yard line. What a run. What a play by the Whiteface right side of the offensive line. Back-to-back first downs.
Great run right there as he was able to get outside over on the left side. And once he found the crease, he just outran a couple of demons.
Whitefaces with back-to-back first downs, trailing by a touchdown. 3:14 left first quarter. Great drive here into the breeze. Wide side left as we come out this time with just the one running back, Lopez. Bryson can motor, and he showed it then when he got to that corner.
He didn't really have a block that set him free. He did that with his wheels.
Back to throw. Guerra throws just as he's hit. He got Brown out, or Moreno out there, and oh my goodness, no flag. There we go. Interference against Dumas. I mean, it was bad interference against the Demons, and referee had trouble getting his flag out, but Ortiz was all over Moreno, and it's a 15-yard walk-off, but there's a Whiteface player down at the end of that play. My goodness, we've had this happen much too frequently lately. That'll be a 15-yard walk-off against Dumas, but much more importantly right now is the injured Whiteface player back at the line of scrimmage. Whiteface is down 7-0, 2:52 left in this quarter. While this is going on, Landis comes over to the near side. He needs some headgear repair.
Well, that interference was similar to what Hereford did down on their end. The coverage wasn't that poorly,
right?
But as the ball's coming in, he felt like he didn't have him covered up well enough, so he
covered him
all
up
over his back.
He covered him up, he did. Whiteface player being attended to. 2:52 left first quarter. The score here is 7-0 Dumas. And while there's a timeout, we'll take a 30-second break. We'll be back here at Whiteface Field in 1/2 minute.
Happy State Bank wants to provide you with a little fun, a little friendship, and a lot of professional banking service. Stop by any of our 34 locations, grab a bottle of Happy Water, and let us help you with your banking needs. Hello, I'm Christina Lucio. We are committed to our communities and we are dedicated to our customers. We're not your normal bank and we're not your average bank. We are Happy State Bank. Member FDIC. Se habla español.
All right, back at Whiteface Field, Whiteface players still being attended to out there as the team has come off here on the near side together around Coach Delosier. It's a 7-0 ball game. 2:52 left in the first quarter. The Whitefaces have it 1st and 10 at the Dumas 26 on what's been a most impressive drive on their third possession of this quarter. And the Whitefaces, the injured player, I'll just tell you, is Palomares, the center, and he is sitting up, which is a good sign, but that's all he's doing. Now they're helping him to his feet. That's an even better sign. He seems to be favoring his left leg, and again, we lost 2 players the last game, and he's being assisted off the field. Kobe is. He's a junior, 240-pound center. He's really done a good job of filling in there. And again, we snap it deep, Brad, and that's a tough deal.
Injuries are one of those things. It seems like once they start, they just keep coming. And boy, the last 2 games, we've certainly have had our share.
Kobe's out of the ball game now, so the Whitefaces will have to make a change at the center position, and I'll see who goes in there for us. I can't see because we're all gathered around. 1st and 10 Hereford from the 26 of Dumas. Wide side left. Give it to Lopez up the middle, and this time a whole stack of Demons stack him up. He gets to the line of scrimmage, and that's about all. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Whitefaces.
And I was trying to get your center for you, but that's right where the play went. Yeah. So he was pretty well blocked out.
We still can't get cleared out there, but here on the near side, they're attending to Palomares. Sarah and her crew is. And we hope he's going to be okay. Again, it appeared to be some kind of ankle injury as they helped him from the field. 2nd down and 10, wide side left. Moreno goes to the right side. Brown out here to the near side. There's single coverage on Brown. We've got 2 receivers to the right. Brown's on the wide side of the field, and now time call by Hereford. Timeout Whitefaces, as we were about to get a delay of game penalty. So a timeout Hereford, leading 7-0 Dumas is. We're back in 30 seconds.
Now at WT Services, don't miss a home football game or a volleyball match at home or away.
The left side, and the Whitefaces lead it 20-7.
WT Services now airing Herd Athletics live on Channel 200.
The Whitefaces are in the state championship match.
If you missed the live broadcast, each game will be rebroadcast on Monday and Wednesday on Channel 200.
The Whitefaces have played great volleyball throughout the stretch.
Home football games and each district volleyball match, home and away, available on Channel 200. WT Services.
Go Herd!
All right, we've got some Go Herds from New Orleans and Amarillo right there. Just came across my phone as Christy and Julie both are cheering on the Whitefaces, as you are wherever you're listening tonight. 2nd down and 10 Hereford. Again, the Whitefaces with the football at the 26-yard line of the Demons, trailing 7-0 here late first quarter. Gura fakes it, going to throw the slant. There's his man, and it's just tipped away. Oh, Brown almost had 6. The defender, to his credit, stepped in front, got a piece of it, and it'll be 3rd down and 10. That was a touchdown.
Oh, great play on both sides of the ball that time. I mean, Noah with a great route. Garrett with a great release and throw. The ball looked to be on target. Just the safeties there to knock it away.
Ortiz just kind of stepped in front of Noah, so now it's 3rd down and 10. Again, 2 minutes left exactly in this first quarter. 7-0 Dumas.
Probably Marino, Tom, is our center now.
Okay. Wide side of the left. Here's the snap, back to throw. Looking, throws it long, got Brown out there again. Defender's back, and he knocks Brown down. It'll be 1st and 10 Hereford.
Drop a flag? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he did. He threw the flag. Golly bum. That was
That was as bad as the interference call that wasn't called against New Orleans going to the Super Bowl. That's how bad that was. 1st and 10, Hereford. Well, again, if you're back there, I don't want to be back there one-on-one with somebody who can go get them, and Brown certainly can. And, your instinct is at the last moment, if you're beat, grab him, and that's what he did. 1st and 10, Hereford.
Brown, this season, 26 catches for 387 yards and 5 touchdowns. So, you grab that guy.
If I was playing us, I'd be real worried about Noah Brown. I would. Downtown Noah Brown's what I'd call him. He can go get them. From the 12-yard line, 1st and 10, Hereford. 1:56 left in the quarter.
You're aging yourself right there. late 70s basketball.
Absolutely.
Name right now.
All right, Isaac Moreno, the center. 2 running backs here on this first down play. Give it off on the right side, and nothing doing. I'm telling you, Dumas drives us back. We didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. That was Carrillo, Miguel on the carry, but we didn't block a soul on the right side.
They sniffed it out or else did get blocked one way or the other, but there was nothing going to the left side.
Whitefaces offensively with, again, Omar Sanchez is out there, the junior at one of the tackle slots. Duque brings in, and gosh, we lost three yards. It's 2nd down and 13 now. Minute 25 as the Whitefaces continue into the wind here in this opening quarter from the north. Not quite as stout as it was at the outset. Wide side left, back to throw. 4-man rush. We pick him up now. It breaks down. He throws it underneath. It's complete at the 10. Down to the 5. Run to the corner. That's Brown run out of bounds down around the 5-yard line. Well, they say he didn't go out of bounds at the 6-yard line. And it'll be 3rd down for the Whitefaces. 3rd down at about 3.
Nice little change of pace there. Instead of stretching the defense by sending Brown deep, they send him underneath the linebackers and corners and got a nice completion and a few yards after the catch.
3rd down, a short 4 for the Whitefaces. Really weird. Brown ran out of bounds. The official said no, he was in bounds, and the clock continues to run. So, go figure.
I have trouble with that anymore.
I do too. 30 seconds left in the quarter. 3rd down and a short 4 for the Whitefaces. Here is the keeper by Oscar. Left side, they get him from the backside. He drops in the backfield. That's Dill, the linebacker. He came around the block on the offensive right side and stopped him back around the 6-yard line.
I was kind of watching Dill on that play, and you described that perfectly. It looked like we had him held up, and all of a sudden he's able to beat that block, but he had to come from behind to make the tackle.
That's the end of the first quarter. 7-0 Dumas. Hereford will have it 4th down and 5 at the 7-yard line when we come back in 1 minute.
Red Rover, come on over and check out our great inventory of new and used vehicles. Right now, get 0% financing with approved credit on new Ford F-150s, Expeditions, Explorers, Rangers, and much more. Excludes Super Duty work trucks. My team will take excellent care of you to make sure your car buying process is easy. Become part of the Whiteface Ford family today. View all the great deals at whitefaceford.net or call 1-800-NEW-FORD. That's 1-800-NEW-FORD for the best deals in the Panhandle. I'm John Galland, your dealer for the people. I would love the opportunity to meet you in person and earn your business.
Kings Manor Methodist Retirement System is adjusting as the community's needs have changed. They offer retirement living, assisted living, and child care in a safe living environment. Kings Manor is very proud of the excellent care provided by Samaritan Hospice, now located at 400 Ranger Drive in the Kings Manor building. Kings Manor is thankful for the continued support of the community to meet the needs of children and the elderly.
All right, thank you, Ray. Back here at Whiteface Field, it's 4th and 5 for the first down, about 7 for the touchdown for the Whitefaces. They trail 7-0. We've got the win now as we begin this second quarter. It's been a great drive, started back at our 15-yard line. I don't know, probably we're going to try the field goal. I beg your pardon, we're not going.
Wow, this is where I'd like to see the comments on this YouTube that Adam does. Do you go for it or kick a field goal here?
23-yard field goal from the far hash mark by the sophomore, Jose Solorzano. Wood the holder. Whiteface is trying to cut into a 7-0 lead. Snap's good. Kick is down and up. It's far enough. The kick is good. The Whitefaces are on the board. 23-yard field goal, 7-3 Dumas. 11:55 left in the quarter. We're back in 1 minute.
This is Rosie Davis, Personal banking is important to us at First National Bank. I'd like for you to meet head teller Becky Turney. What interests you the most about banking?
It's the wonderful people that I work with.
Becky, what are your hobbies?
I love spending time with my family, traveling, playing with my grandchildren, and Bible journaling.
First National Bank with 3 locations, the bank designed with you in mind. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Electricity travels along an intricate network of wires and poles to power our homes and businesses. Most of the time, it's a seamless journey. But occasionally, the path of electricity is disrupted by articles like fallen tree branches, animals, or car accidents. When that happens, Deaf Smith Electric Cooperative's line workers are ready to restore that connection no matter the weather or the time of day. For over 82 years, Deaf Smith Electric, your touch-tone energy cooperative.
9 plays. The Whitefaces started their own 15 before they kicked the 23-yard field goal. And it's 7-3 Dumas now. So Lorenzano kicking again the 2-step where he kicks it high and short typically, and that's what he does. Dumas signals fair catch, and the ball goes out of bounds. We cannot get that down at the 40-yard line of Hereford. Dumas wisely let it go out of bounds. We're trying to just pooch it, and we can't keep it in play.
Looks like we ran that a little differently than we have in the past. We used to kick it higher, but yeah, it went more between the hash and the numbers.
Yeah, I don't know why we're trying to be so tight on the sideline, but we are, and that winds up Dumas great field position now at the 44 on their end of the field. 11:55 left first quarter. Dumas leads 7-3. But Williams and the Demons have great field position to begin this drive.
And I don't have any coaching wins, but I think field position is one of the things you don't like to give up.
Yep, here's Marsh. Ball is loose, and I think he got on it. But, boy, great defense in the middle by the Whitefaces. That's Nava down at the bottom of that stack again, along with who else? That's, I'm not sure. But the Whitefaces hold him no gain, second down and 10. That was Penauber who was there, too. Should know. Morris is always there. Second and 10, Dumas. 7-3, Dumas. 11:29. Heavily favored Demons here tonight. Lance picked them 42-14 over us.
Wow.
Yep. Here's the drop, the look, the throw, the completion. First down inside the 45-43 of Hereford. Good coverage, but a perfect throw and catch. And it is first and 10 Demons ahead on the tackle.
That's a guy that has seen a few football games in the area.
Yeah. For sure, yeah, Lance has. Yeah, Lance is old. 11:10 left first half. 7-3. Whitefaces trail. Dumas with a wide side left on the first down play. Inside, quarterback keeps it, rolls right. We missed the tackle in the backfield. He's got 5, he's got 10. He's down the sideline, finally run out of bounds. Man, we had him for about a 3-yard loss. He escaped, turned the corner, and he can motor. Williams has run out of bounds at the 29 of Hereford, first and 10 Demons.
Yeah, it looked like Nava had him corralled back there. He is able to escape and then turned nothing into a big game, really all on his own down the sideline.
Yep, all the way down to the Hereford. He stepped out at the 29, they mark it. 10:54 left, clock stopped on the out-of-bounds play. Wide side to the left, 4 wide outs on first down. Dumas doing it on the ground right now, and it's Morris up the middle. He's down at the 25. Pretty good defense up front by the Whitefaces. Jose Solorzano, one of the tacklers, along with Nava. Okay. Second down, that was not Morris that carried the ball. Cindy informed me. She's always correcting me. It was instead Bednor's, the younger of the running backs. Here's the second down play. Give it up the middle, bounces to the 20, to the 15, cuts back 10, 5, 4-corner touchdown. Dumas and the Demons lead it 13-3 with a point after upcoming as they ran off the right side, slipped a tackle. That was Morris, and the 165-pounder found the end zone. 29-yard run, Brad.
Nice little run as he got to the hash mark. He kind of broke it outside, and then from there it was just a foot race, and he showed a little quick step.
Yeah, he can motor. They'll try the point after here. Dumas up by 10, try to make it 11 here as Yart is the kicker. 10:16 left in the half. Kick is down and up. It's far enough. It is good. 14-3 Dumas back in 1 minute. Back in 1 minute.
For the latest in technology, call Bob's Heating and Air Conditioning, your Bryant authorized dealer.
With a Bryant Housewise Wi-Fi thermostat, you can begin saving money as soon as it's installed. With features like smart setback, energy use reporting, and tailored tips, homeowners saved an average of 20% on their heating and cooling energy costs. Be smart. Get Housewise.
To get Housewise, call Bob's Heating and Air Conditioning, your Bryant authorized dealer. A combination of high standards and superior skills when you need it the most.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Stevens 5-Star Car and Truck Center appreciates their customers' feedback, even if it makes them blush. Here's what Sean writes. I love Stevens and would recommend buying from them. They take care of their customers. For your next Chevy, GMC, or Buick, experience exceptional pricing, value, and service. Learn more at Stevens5star.com.
You get 5-star treatment every day. Stevens 5-Star Car and Truck Center.
Well, it didn't take the Demons long to answer the Whiteface field goal. They marched, about 55 yards in six plays.
They made that one look pretty easy.
They did. Here's a sailing kick that bounces, going to roll down near the goal line. We pick it up at the 5, back out to the 10, the 15, running right. That's Duque. He gets to the outside at the 20. He's hit, driven back. Jose got all he could out of it. That ball kind of skipped along the ground. He really did a pretty good job of getting back to the 20.
Again, Jose just brings it up the middle and then breaks out to the outside and gets to the hash and kind of gets tripped up, does a nice little pirouette. But it looked good, but we didn't get any extra yards out of it.
You get a 9 for the pirouette, but no yards. 1st and 10, Hereford. Whiteface offensive unit hustles back out there trying to get something going. Great drive the last time. Resulted in a field goal. Let's see if we can get in the end zone. With the wind at our back. Wide side to the left. First down, going to hand it off, and man, we can't get back to the line of scrimmage floor as they nail him back at the 15. We got Dumas' attention, I fear. 2nd down and 14.
I believe that was Falcon, or Falco.
Okay.
Falcon.
He made the tackle, and it's a loss of 4. 2nd down and 14 now as Duque brings the play in. 9:42 left in this first half of play. The Whitefaces moving from north to south. Landis goes to the left along with Duque. Out to the near side, it's Brown in the slot. Throwing situation, one would think. Oscar back to throw. Looking. Here comes the pressure. It's a screen. He overthrows it. It's a good thing he did. It's intended again for the tailback Bryson Lopez, but there was coverage there, and gosh, we didn't even have time to set up and throw the screen.
Roberto Reese, too, looked like he almost had a chance to play that overthrow, and if he would have, that would have been a pick 6.
Yep. Now it's 3rd and 14. The Demons' defense has really picked it up here on this possession. Whiteface is deep in their own territory, trailing by 11. 9:23 left in the half. And we send 3 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. That's Landis out to the right. Got to give him some time to throw. 3-man rush. Now they bring a 4th. He steps up. Oscar, he's going to run, but he's got a man right on him now. Throws on the run and overthrows and underthrows, one of the two. And it is 4th down.
Hold, Tom.
Got a holding against the Whitefaces?
I think so.
We didn't hold very well, did we? Because they were all over Oscar. Flag on the play. That was a 3rd down play. And if it's against Hereford, no doubt Dumas will decline the penalty. It is holding, as Brad said, and it is refused. We'll have to punt. 9:15. That's a 3 and out after the great drive the last time. Whitefaces, we lost 4 yards on the first down run through 2 incompletions, and now Jose will have to kick with the breeze, but Dumas with twin safeties back there, we got to be careful there too.
One of the things that has kind of been the Whitefaces' Achilles heel has been our 3rd down conversion ratio. It was really low going into the San Angelo game, about 23%. We were 40% against the Chiefs.
Here's the kick, and it's fielded at the 45 on Hereford's end of the field and returned to the 40. That was Ramirez down there first to make the initial hit, but Dumas with great field position now at the Hereford 40, 1st and 10, 9:07 left first half.
Kind of a quirky move on the reception of that punt. He kind of just delays like he had called a fair catch, and then all of a sudden, boom, he's gone.
He did. I thought it was quirky and a little bit dangerous, but it was very effective. He's at the Hereford 40, and Dumas with the ball. Dumas very methodical coming out. You can tell the Demons are quite confident. I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean in a carrying themselves well on the field. They've had a lot of success. Wide side right, first down give to Maris up the middle, big hole straight ahead. He's the 30, 25, 20. He's going to go right up the gut, 40 yards. First snap of this series into the end zone goes Jacob Morris, his second touchdown, and just like that, it's 20-3 with the point after upcoming.
Burst right through the line of scrimmage, and once he got to the second level, the only guy he had to beat was Ramirez, and he was able to do that to the goal line.
8:59 left in the first half, so Dumas has scored 2 touchdowns here in 1 minute and 17 seconds, and it's 20-3 with the point after upcoming. And the kick is down and up and good. 21-3 Dumas back in 1 minute, I beg. Back in 1 minute.
Are you in the market for a new vehicle? Hi, I'm Bobby Fight with First Financial Bank, and we can put you in the driver's seat. Whether you're looking for a new or used vehicle, we have a loan that's right for you. You can expect competitive rates along with personal attention and guidance. From the application to the funding of your loan, please contact me at 363-8221 to see just how quick and easy the process is. First Financial Bank, you first. Member FDIC.
Hello, this is Barbara Ramirez, the school counselor at Tierra Blanca Early Childhood Center. We are a campus that serves 3- and 4-year-old students through early childhood education. We also provide services through health, nutrition, and parental involvement. We strive to provide a quality education with the support of our highly qualified staff. We are the Tierra Blanca Stars, and together we shine bright.
All righty, back at Whiteface Fields, 21-3 Dumas, 8:59 left to the half. Morris again kicks into that northerly breeze, or yard, I beg your pardon. And this one's going to go out of bounds down around the 5-yard line, something like that. So the Whitefaces will have the option to either make him kick it again or take it out at the 30-yard line. I'm assuming we're going to take it. We'll see. Yep. That's what we're going to do. Well, I mean, I don't know where we've gotten their attention or what, but the last time Dumas really shut us down 3 and out, and now we've got to respond or we're going to get too deep a hole.
This is where you really do have to respond, and we've got plenty of time, and if you get a touchdown right here, even if that was the end of the scoring in the half, we'd go in 21-10. That's manageable.
Yep.
But if we give it right back to them here, we could be down 28-3 before we know it.
First down carry by Oscar. He goes left, and quarterback gets it out to about the 28-yard line. That was just a quarterback keeper all the way. A 4-yard gain. Second down and 6 for Oscar Guerra on the carry.
And now we're just going with what's worked for us. Oscar is the leading rusher. Not a lot of times that your quarterback is. 83 carries for 467 yards this year.
Well, he's a good one. I'll tell you what, he gives it all he's got.
6 TDs to go with that rushing stat.
Wide side right on second down and 6. Out of the shotgun, he takes it, drops straight back. They rush 4. They complete the pass on the left side to Landis, but Landis is hit immediately. Sabian had no place to go, maybe a yard gained. Third down and 5.
There's not a whole lot there. We got the ball to him quick, but the defense was right on top of Landis before he could make a move.
I don't know, there's some kind of issue over there. The officials, I'm not sure what they're discussing. The clock, in fact, is stopped. I don't know. There is no flag.
Waving it off.
The referee, I didn't see the first one that was thrown, so I never knew there was a flag. So it's just like it never happened to me. 8:07 left in the first half. Hereford down 21-3. Third down. We'll call it third down and 5 for the Whitefaces. Penalber brings the play in. Tell you, we're not giving Oscar. They're rushing 3 and then sending a 4th man from somewhere up front, and we're not blocking him very well at all. He's having to really get rid of it in a hurry.
Oh. Just look at that second line. You got a bunch of men there, so it's hard for they've got everybody.
3-man rush. They get after him again. He overthrows Landis, and again, Oscar's just running for his life. Yeah. Sabian was pretty well covered, and we have to punt it away. 4th down and 5 with 7:36 left in the half, as we just cannot slow them down up front.
I mean, have 3 down linemen.
Yeah.
You usually think of a 3-4, but that looks like about a 3-6 lined up across there, and everyone is just covered, plus Oscar's not getting much time anyway.
No, and when you said 3 down linemen, that's also what Hereford is looking at. We've got 3 downed linemen, if you will, that we've lost to injury. Here's the kick. It is high, sails, fair catch, signal for, and made back to 34. Nice catch, nice kick by Duque. Morris fielded it, and it's 1st and 10 Dumas from their own 34, leading 21-3 with 7:30 left first half.
And I know that Coach DeLozier puts a lot of emphasis on the special teams, and right there you got a pretty good play out.
Yeah,
I mean,
we did.
That's a nice punt, and at least we're not giving them the ball at midfield or at the 45.
Tapia here on the near side defensively for the Whitefaces. Nava, then the tackles are Altman and DeLozier. First down snap for Dumas here. Going to give it to Morris again. He slips a tackle, gets a couple, but good coverage by the Whitefaces. Good recovery by the Whitefaces, I should say. Tackle made over there by, out of the secondary that time for Hereford. That was Robert Perez. Nice job. 2nd down 8. Dumas again, they don't huddle, so they just look to the sideline, get the play signal in there. Run the pistol formation with the quarterback, or the tailback behind the quarterback. Back to throw now. He's got time. He's going to throw the home run ball. Got a man out there, but the coverage is there, and he overthrows everyone. It's 3rd down. 3rd down and 7. Good job over there on the far side that time with the Whiteface cornerback. And it'll be 3rd and 7. Excuse me.
Yep. Well, now that I was going to tell you who it was, he won't turn around.
I think it's Urbanzik, but I'm not sure. He won't turn. He's hiding his number from us. 3rd and 7. A big play here for Dumas and for the Whitefaces. It is, Jay. It is Gavin, I'm sorry. Yep, Gavin Urbanzik. 3rd down and 7. Wide side left. Gonna keep it. Quarterback up the middle, 40, 45, 50. Cuts back. He's in Hereford territory at the 45-yard line. Finally down, faked the tailback. We took the bait, and the boy, again, off to the races. Perez on the tackle. But quarterback can run.
He can run, and it really's not that good a fake.
No.
he shows it, but he doesn't really stick it in his belly. There's about 2 yards between him and the ball, but once he got through the line of scrimmage, he was able to motor.
1st and 10. Here's the give to the tailback up the middle as he waited late to hand off. Gain 5. Tackled by Solorzano and Perez, but it'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Demons. Whitefaces on their heels at the moment, trying to stop this drive.
Solorzano kind of getting keyed up again now. We've heard his name a few times.
Yep. Perez, Ramirez, Head, Urbanzik in the secondary. Back to throw now. Looking. He runs away from the rusher. Still got time. Throws long into the end zone. Got a man there. Touchdown. I mean, in stride. Moving to his left. The throw by Spencer Williams, and right on the money. I mean, he hit him perfectly. That was Romero's 2nd touchdown grab of the night. And it is 27-3, 5:56 left in the half.
And I don't know if it was a miscommunication or what, but Gonzalez is mad at himself. He is the one who I think got fooled and left the receiver wide open.
27-3 now, point after upcoming for Dumas. 5:56 left in the half. Snap, kick, 28-3 Dumas. We're back in 60 seconds.
If you're looking for a part-time job or a career management opportunity, McDonald's will be interviewing candidates Friday, October 30th, 9 to 5 at McDonald's on Highway 60. Learn how being a McDonald's team member can help you reach educational goals, earn extra income, and develop leadership skills. Applications and interviews will be Friday, October 30th, 9 to 5. This includes full-time management positions and part-time jobs for students and those desiring to earn extra income. Learn how you can be a part of the McDonald's team.
When you're coming back from an illness or injury, it takes a lot of courage and determination. Our physical rehab program is staffed with people who are totally dedicated to your recovery. From a sports injury to recovering from a stroke, we have the experience to make your recovery as easy as possible. Hereford Regional Medical Center. The best medicine is close to home.
All right, back here at Whiteface Field, 28-3 Dumas, 5:56 left in the half as the Demons get ready to kick it away. By the way, they didn't treat me like family today at rehab. They treated me really bad. They worked me hard.
So how's that coming?
Yeah, great. They're great. They really are. But it was kind of hard today. Yeah. Deep kick back to the, we fumbled it at the 5-yard line. Pick it up there, back to the 10, 15 straight ahead. Not quite back to the 20-yard line as Murillo mishandled that kick and then got it up. Live flash before his eyes probably as he scrambled back out to the 16. Really made a nice return after the misplay. And with 5:47 left in the half, I'll tell you folks, after the first play of the second quarter, it was 7-3 Dumas. We kicked a 23-yard field goal, and since then, 6 minutes and 13 seconds, they've scored 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, they
and no gifts. They've scored the 3 touchdowns.
Absolutely. No turnovers or anything like that. They just, once they get the ball, they have been moving it primarily on the ground. Now, they finished off that drive with a nice touchdown pass.
First and 10 for the Whitefaces, starting at their own 15. Now we got a whistle and a timeout. Dumas, 5:47 left in the half. Dumas leading 28-3, back in 30 seconds.
Dev Smith Oldham County Farm Bureau has been insuring not only farms and ranches, but giving peace of mind to city folks for as long as they've been in business. And that's more than 55 years. Tractors to cars with competitive multi-car discounts. Texas Farm Bureau knows a thing or two about tradition, a way of life, and a 24/7 job. For the land you love and the legacy you're building, let Dev Smith Oldham County Farm Bureau, 1306 West Park Avenue in Hereford, protect yours.
28-3 Hereford, 5:47 left first half. Dumas took a timeout defensively there. Cindy said we've got them guessing they had to take a timeout. I'm not quite sure of that, but my guess is they didn't have enough people on the field. But be that as it may, they took a timeout, and the Whitefaces now come back out. Fletcher at the tackle here on the near side. Oscar in the backfield with Lopez. Wide side right on the first down play. Brown goes in motion. To the left side, we throw it underneath, complete over there on the little slip screen to Landis, and Landis is immediately inundated by a sea of orange and white.
Landis had 2 blockers out in front of him, but he needed 4.
Yeah.
There were a couple of more white shirts.
He had 2 blockers out in front of him. He had 2 tacklers behind those 2 blockers. That's what we had there. Second down and 10. Sabian never had a chance. 5:24 till the half. Second and 10. After that Whiteface drive, I don't know what they said to the Dumas Demons on the sideline, but something that got their attention. Chicken fried steak, something like that. I don't know.
Well, the winds have laid a little bit, Tom.
Have,
we don't have as much.
Now that we have the benefit of the wind, we don't have the benefit of the wind.
40 degrees and northeast winds at 8 right now.
In the press box, it's 69 and no wind. Here's the keeper by the quarterback. Oscar runs off the right side, gets about 3, brings up 3rd down and 7. 4:49 till the intermission.
Well, if it's 69, it's a cold 69.
I just guessed at that. I don't know what it is. It's comfortable in here. I'm okay. There's enough hot air in this booth to warm us up.
Wait a minute.
4:34 left till the half. Penauber brings the play in. Whitefaces needing a first down here desperately. Dumas with a very comfortable lead. The once beaten Demons, defending district champs. I think they were state. I don't know. I think they didn't get to the Final Four. I guess the Final 8 last year.
I think so.
Here's the third down play. Looking to throw. He's got a man there. It is underthrown. Benauber comes back, and he can't make the catch. His feet came out from under him. Again, Oscar was rushed, but he got the throw off. Morris was open, and the pass was underthrown, and he couldn't get to it, Brad.
Well, he got it on the one hop.
He did.
That doesn't count.
It doesn't. It should, but it doesn't.
But, yeah, he was open. If Oscar could have got him the football.
Whitefaces with starting center Kobe Palomares out of the ball game here tonight. He's on the table here on the near side. Here's the punt on fourth down for the Whitefaces. Sailing punt. Going to be fielded back at the 47. Dumas back to the midfield stripe. Good coverage by the Whitefaces. A return to the Hereford 47, so about a 6-yard return, but good coverage by the guys in maroon and white. And among those there was Hudson Wood, who made the tackle.
Another nice punt, and then good coverage. First guy misses, but then there are two Whitefaces right there to make the stop, and it was an end-over-end tackle.
End-over-end tackle, that's what it was. From the 47 of Hereford, Dumas up by 25 with the football. And they've got receivers, as they do each time, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. For the quarterback, Williams, who has been, if nothing else, very efficient. He's been more than that. Here's the fake, and he's going to throw. Slant pass, underthrown, incomplete. 2nd and 10. One of the few miscues by the quarterback.
Yeah, that one was a little low and behind the intended receiver right there.
Looked like one of those just a little outside kind of.
Just a little outside.
Just a little.
Flores was the intended receiver.
Whiteface defensive unit here on the near side. Hudson Wood has the coverage out here on one-on-one coverage. I'm telling you, you're on an island out here if you're a defensive back in these formations. Back to throw again. Looking. Now he escapes, still running to his right. And hit at the last moment as he throws, but it's complete down inside the 30 to the 25, down to the 21-yard line go the Demons. Great throw that time by Williams. He got hit, and just as he got hit, he got the football off, or just before he got hit, I should say, and it's a 1st and 10 Dumas.
Williams was able to escape pressure from Altman. Altman was then chasing him down again, and even though the pass was completed, Altman and Nava both got a pretty good lick in on Williams.
1st and 10 from the Hereford 21-yard line for the Demons. 3:20 till intermission. Fakes it, gonna throw again. Got time. Looks over the middle. Got a man wide open at the 5. Down inside the 5-2. He leaps into the end zone. Touchdown, Dumas, as that was Luis Ortiz. And that makes it 34-3 with the point after upcoming.
They have certainly found the seam in the Whiteface secondary. The last 2 possessions.
They have, and they have delivered it right where it needed to be, has Williams. And it is a 34-3 game with the point after upcoming. 3:13 till the half. Dumas with 4 touchdowns in this quarter now. Kick is down and up and good. Dumas up 35-3. We're back in 60 seconds.
Gooden Fuels appreciate your trust and repeat business through the years. It's not often that a company gets to grow and know their customers for generations over. Gooden Fuels will never take the confidence you have in them to provide quality service at fair prices for granted. Here's a big thank you from the staff at Gooden Fuels to Hereford and the area farmers and ranchers for your continued business. Gooden Fuels is looking forward to serving another generation.
Success is possible. At Amarillo College, we will partner with you to become your best self. Our experienced faculty will provide you with a solid education, prepared to forge the future of our area. We are committed to your success. Register now. Visit actx.edu for more information. Success is Amarillo College.
All righty, 3:13 till the intermission, 35-3. The Demons over the Whitefaces, and just kind of able to do what they want offensively. They're doing a good job protecting the quarterback. He can deliver it. They can run the football, both the quarterback and tailback, and they've got really good balance.
2 rushing touchdowns, 2 touchdown passes in the last 7 minutes.
Kickoff goes now down to the Whitefaces. Fumble picked up there by Duque. Back up to the 25-yard line goes Jose, and then he goes down in a stack about the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 Hereford. Whiteface is getting a little frustrated, a little mouthing, and now Dumas player points at the scoreboard. That's always a classy thing to do. If you're leading 35-3, you point at the scoreboard to indicate what the score is. And the Demons certainly in control of this football game, and we're not to the intermission yet. The clock is running.
Well, this is where you just hope you can hold the ball, go in with a few points. A touchdown would be great, but really just getting away from giving up another touchdown.
Yep. First down give up the middle. Maybe a couple of yards out to about the 28-yard line. Go the Whitefaces. Second down, the yard gain. Second down and 9. 2:30 till the half. Whiteface quarter.
It was 7-3.
I know. 7-3 is the first play of the second quarter. We kicked the field goal to make it 7-3. After a great drive. I mean, we went from our 15, kicked the field goal, 23-yard field goal. But you can do the math on that. We were down to their 6, so we had basically 80 yards on the drive. 3 points to show for it, and then Dumas just kind of kicked it up a notch. And they lead 35-3. 2 to the right, 1 to the left for the Whitefaces. We've lost another offensive lineman. And there's a motion against the Whitefaces. It'll be second down and 14 as the Whitefaces jumped before the snap.
And if I'm correct, pretty much the same thing that happened to us down at Andrews. We played them very close for a quarter.
We did.
And then, boom.
Yep. That's pretty much the way it was. Then boom. Boom went the dynamite, Julie. 1:58 left till the half. Whitefaces down 35-3. The ball at their own 22-yard line. Second down and 14. The Whitefaces just trying, as Brad said, trying to get to the intermission here and regroup. Now we go 5 wideouts. We haven't done this much. They've got 3 down defenders, so 8 they drop. If this is, no, they bring a man off the outside. Oh, here Gosker's hit. Well, how he held on to the ball back at the 15. He never had a prayer. Never put a glove on the rusher on the outside. I think it was Dill, but I'm not certain it was. 1:25 till the half. Third down for the Whitefaces in a country mile.
Well, you say it was Dill, but boy, it seemed like there were a couple of guys that got through there and got to Oscar. He just had no chance.
It's like a track meet to the quarterback is what it was. Nearing the 1-minute mark. Third down and 20 for the Whitefaces. We're trying to use all the clock we can. Probably not going to pick up the first down, so we have to punt it back to Dumas. Dumas not taking a timeout here. On the third down play, back to throw Oscar. They rush 3. He steps up, throws long. There's nobody home. He tried to go deep, and the receiver cut it off. And now it's fourth down with 46 seconds left in the half. And we got to kick it away.
Landis and Hudson Wood having a little discussion. I don't know if one of those routes was ran incorrectly, but there was nobody at the spot where Oscar was throwing to.
Again, Oscar is having to get rid of it so quickly, folks. Peyton Manning couldn't. Here's the snap to the punt. The kick is away. It's off the side of his foot. Going to hit at the 40 of Hereford, bounce straight up and down at the 38-yard line on Hereford's end of the field. 37 seconds. Dumas up 35-3. Let's see what the Demons, they go for the jugular here. They've got Williams and the starters obviously all out there. We're not to halftime yet, so they've got plenty of time. They've got, 2 timeouts if they need those. They lead by 32, and they can widen the gap. And they put up numbers. Brad said a moment ago, I mean, he's thrown for, actually, I think he's thrown for 3 and they've run for 2. Morris has run for the 2 touchdowns. First down play, give it up the middle. He skips through a couple of tacklers, grabbed by a shoelace and down the 33-yard line. That was a nice tackle made by the Whitefaces' Jacob Tapia. Second down and 6. He may have saved a touchdown. Dumas not taking a timeout here.
I think he may have. Once they get to that second level, they've been very successful.
He hands it off again. He breaks a tackle. He's at the 20, cuts back. He's at the 15. We're down to 10 seconds left in the half. That's going to stop the clock, or should stop the clock. With 7 seconds left, they can snap it again if they choose. Up 35-3. My guess is they're going to choose not to. clock is running. The Demons very graciously don't even come to the line of scrimmage, leading 35-3. We are at intermission time here at Whiteface Field. Well, no, wait a minute. They've taken a timeout. I beg your pardon. 2 seconds left in the half. I think Dumas is going to attempt a field goal here. Into the wind, a 41-yard field goal attempt. Brad, Whitefaces have come to the near side. Dumas's kicker, Yart, and his teammates are out there. The officials all are getting a drink here, so.
Yeah, it really surprised me. I thought they were going to just run the clock out for just a moment, but
my guess is, I don't fault him for this. I mean,
see what he can do.
Yep.
What's his range?
Yep. See, he's kicking a 41-yard field goal into the breeze. As Brad mentioned earlier, not nearly as much of a breeze as it was at the outset. In fact, almost non-existent the breeze is at the moment. But still, it's a full-legged kick here for the senior kicker. Far hash mark, 35-3 Dumas. As the Demons setting up a showdown next week with Canyon. Here's the snap, the kick. It's away, it's far enough. It is good. He makes it at the buzzer. 41-yard field goal makes it 38-3 Dumas as the Demons score 31 points in that second quarter to lead by 35 at the intermission as the teams head to the locker room. Wow.
Dumas going to be in a game one of these days where they might need that. And
sure,
this gives you a chance to see what he can do.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad deal. I think that's just, working on stuff you need to work on. Well, the Whitefaces and Demons head to the locker room, and we're going to take a break here. Hereford trailing 38-3. We're back in 2 minutes.
Herd athletes work tirelessly on the fundamentals of their particular sport while learning to work in a team concept. It's not much different at Hereford, Texas Federal Credit Union. Our employees have a dedication to serve our members daily with the fundamentals of good business, being friendly and helping give you peace of mind in knowing that when you need banking assistance, you can get it from our knowledgeable staff. Hereford, Texas Federal Credit Union, member NCUA, working as a team since 1936 with our members. Go Herd.
Hello, I'm Eva Mullins. My husband Mike and I of Mendez and Mullins Family Funeral Home want to thank the Hereford community and Deaf Smith County for voting us Best Funeral Home once again for 2019. We always strive for service of excellence and are dedicated to serving the people of Deaf Smith County for many years to come. We are committed and will continue to serve those families that have placed their trust in us at a most difficult time. Mendez and Mullins Family Funeral Home, our family serving your family.
631 Smash, F-Track Sneak on one alert. The Smash on one ready.
Shopping for insurance sometimes seems to be as complicated as calling a play. It doesn't have to be with an independent agent with over 30 years experience. Prairie Insurance is able to break down all the variables and able to find the best possible price from over 40 providers. Sign Prairie Insurance as your agent with offices in Freona, Dimmitt, and Hereford at 121 West Park Avenue or call 363-6489.
Real, reliable, and genuine hometown banking. That's Happy State Bank. Real community friends, reliable hometown neighbors, a genuine home-owned bank. Hello, I'm Joshua Lucio. We are committed to our communities, and we are committed to our customers. You'll receive a warm welcome at any of our 34 locations in 25 communities. Real, reliable, genuine. Happy State Bank. Member FDIC, se habla español.
All right, we welcome you back to Whiteface Field. I'm sorry, I've got potato chips in my mouth. I'll try to get this done.
That's okay. Sometimes you got to just have it. You can't eat just one.
Nourishment. Yeah, Cindy hadn't fixed anything in weeks, and so I was having to try to carry on here at the half.
Well, now that you say that, reminds me, my wife asked me, if we could go somewhere, and I said, that we hadn't been to in a long time.
Now, Brad,
I said, how about
be careful.
The kitchen?
Brad, be careful, Brad. You can get in real lifelong trouble here with those kind of comments. Gail George is next to us. She'll be tomorrow at 1 o'clock, actually, is going to be the start time for the volleyball. It's the regular season finale. The Lady Whitefaces after tomorrow, I predict, will be 10-0 in the district, unbeaten and unchallenged, really, in the first round, the district play, the 2 rounds of district play, I should say, as Perryton comes to town tomorrow.
Any idea on
band team this year is Friday Night Football, with music from NFL on Fox, Heavy Action, and Wide Receiver. Drum majors Azalea Radford and Isaiah Nunes, you may now begin your performance for the UIL Region 1 marching competition.
Prior to the step off, false start on the tubas. 5-yard penalty, repeat set 1.
Directors for the Dumas High School Band are Rebecca Carter, Zach Sidlacek, James Carter, Neil Reed, Tyler Stewart, and student teacher Abigail Handy. Principal Carl Clements, Superintendent Monty Heisinger. Outstanding Marchers of the Week are Fernanda Valles and Abril Villagran. Let's give another round of applause for the Dumas High School Band.
Seasons ago, I believe.
Okay,
yeah.
That sounds about
3
right.
seasons ago, yeah. Seth Dixon, that bunch, and that was when Dodge got hurt early, and we did a great job. Various and sundry folks playing quarterback for us, and we got beat finally. I think it was in the 3rd or 4th round we got beat in the playoffs that year. But the Whitefaces will face the district champs out of that Decatur, and I don't know who all, Argyle, all those people down there. We'll play them.
Pretty tough district right now.
If we're, I say that now. That's assuming that we're not. If we win a district game, that would change. We've got 2 more. We've got to go to Pampa next Friday night, and then we come back here and play Canyon. And don't misunderstand, I'm not riding off tonight, but I'm telling you, we're down 38-3 to a pretty good football team.
Right, and we've had one possession that we haven't punted. So.
Right. That's Well, that makes it a little more dire. I didn't realize it.
I know what you're saying about not writing it off, but just calling what it is.
Realistically, we need to work on what we're going to do next week here in the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the award-winning Mighty Maroon Marching Band. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Jared Avalos, Karen Flores, and Daniel Batista. Tonight the band will perform their 2020 halftime show entitled Bond, James Bond, 007, arranged by Larry Clark and Mike Story. feature the Mighty Maroon Color Guard to the tune Live and Let Die with trumpet soloist Megan Van Adderton. Tonight, we would like to honor the seniors of the Mighty Marine Band and thank them for their years of service, leadership, and dedication.
You're good.
We'll begin with our first senior, Yadira Avalos. Yadira is escorted by Jose and Rocio Avalos. Next is Jared Avalos. And he's escorted by Jose Inocio Avalos. Next is Brandy Barrera. Brandy is escorted by Mike and Anna Barrera. Next is Nathaniel Bersel. Nathaniel is escorted by Mr. and Mrs. Bersel. Emma Casey. Emma is escorted by Kristen Casey and Hector Hernandez. Kiana Claudio. Kiana is escorted by Jose and Marina Claudio. Dylan Council. Dylan is escorted by Nathaniel and Pamela Council. Zach Cruz. Zach is escorted by Ted Cruz and Angie Lopez. Karen Flores. Karen is escorted by Moises and Carolina Flores. Hector Garcia. Hector is escorted by Lorenza Garcia. Xavier Garcia. Xavier is escorted by Alonza Iborna and Cassandra Grandos. Lucas Garza. Lucas is escorted by Freddie and Laura Garza. Sergio Garza. Sergio is escorted by Sergio and Maria Garza. Taylor Hazlitt. Taylor is escorted by Murray and Terry Hazlitt. Natalia Lopez. Natalia is escorted by Claudio and Ann Patricia Lopez. Mara Lucero. Mara is escorted by Alex and Angela Lucero. Nayeli Martinez Yan. Nayeli is escorted by Gilberto and Sandra Martinez. Giselle Martinez. Giselle is escorted by Armando and Blanca Barrientos. Veronica Mata. Veronica is escorted by Manuel and Amalia Mata. Ruben Nunez Jr. Ruben is escorted by Ruben and Raquel Nunez. Giselle Ortega. Giselle is escorted by Edgardo and Cristel Ortega. Alize Uzuna. Alize is escorted by Daniel and Heather Ozuna. Gabriela Quiros. Gabriela is escorted by Jacinto and Angie Quiros. Andres Ramos. Andres is escorted by Julian and Anna Ramos. Brandy Rodriguez. Brandy is escorted by Robert and Rachel Rodriguez. Carla Ruiz. Carla is escorted by Luis and Alicia Ruiz. Jonathan San Miguel. Jonathan is escorted by Jesus and Rita San Miguel. Liza Tiarina. Liza is escorted by George and Becky Tiarina. Kristen Trevino. Kristen is escorted by Lisa Trevino Hicks and Edward Gonzalez. Megan Van Adricum. Megan is escorted by Patrick Van Adricum and Linda Poot. And Andrea Zuniga. Andrea is escorted by Paul and Paula Cervantes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's give our seniors a big hand for all they have done and accomplished as members of the Mighty Maroon Marching Band. And now let's all stand and honor Whitefaces past and present as the seniors who joined the band in the Mighty Maroon The fight song.
Normal circumstances, but it did because they were looking for a game, and so we've had a lot of that sort of stuff where games have been canceled. I think I might not, but I'm pretty sure the volleyball up in the 5A league up in Amarillo, I think they took like 10 days off or something. They had so much COVID there, and I think it was Tascosa and Randall and Paladura and Caprock and all them, so lots of things are different in this world. And again, I just urge you tonight to be careful if you go out in public, where you go, and just protect yourself and do the things that are asked of you, because we've got lots and lots of cases of COVID going on around our part of the world. Whitefaces back out, Dumas back out. Whiteface band playing the fight song as they leave the field here and come back up in the stands. Mr. Rogers, he should be at his post, but he's in here trying to stay warm, I think, because there's more hot air in here. That's right.
That's the second time people
we've already
have said
talked
that
about
tonight.
that.
I tell you, that is way too obvious.
You're late on that, Mr. Rogers. I'm sorry. So the Whiteface is back out and ready to go. Second half, it is Dumas's option. And again, the wind is just almost completely gone, which for those in the stands wrapped in their blankets and all is a welcome absence, I'm sure. It's amazing. I mean, we've got 3 wheelchairs on our sideline right now, plus 2 more players on crutches. One of those is Palomares, who was hurt here tonight. He's on crutches right down here in front of us. And gosh, it's been that kind of year for the Whitefaces. Dumas to receive the second half kickoff as this ball game about to resume. We had kind of a lengthy halftime there. Those of you listening via the electric radio or the YouTube, watching Adam and Anastasia as they provide that coverage for you, and our voice, we're glad to have you along tonight as the Whitefaces still huddled around. Coaches here on the near side about to break and take the field. We need to work. We've got a chance to work on our kickoff here, so let's see what we do. If we can get that little pooch kick, keep it in bounds, and make the idea is to make the opponent field it where you're around him, and maybe you get a turnover.
Well, and somebody did that to us? Was it Andrews, or did
Andrews.
We get one?
I think Andrews did it to us, I believe, is what happened after they scored you. Here we go.
Seeing more and more teams going to it.
Yeah. That's what we're going to do here again.
We're going to kick the sideline again.
Yep, kicking from the far hash mark. 2 steps. This one's going to be inbounds, but it's fielded at the 30-yard line by the Demons. Back to the 35, trying to get to the outside. Landis is there to make sure there's no place to go. And down at the very bottom of the stack for the Whitefaces is Lucas Rangel. It'll be 1st and 10, Dumas from their 36-yard line, 37.
And maybe the strategery of it right there what we wanted, but we outkicked the coverage
Yep,
on
we
it.
did.
So
There's some little fine line there where it's got to be high enough and short enough.
Right.
And maybe Scott, Billy, maybe one of them could give us the mathematics on that. I'm not sure. 1st and 10, Dumas from their 37. First snap of the second half, they are in motion. 1st and 15, Dumas. I believe we have them rattled. Dumas' right tackle that time, he just probably wasn't paying complete attention, and he moved. And so it's 1st and 15 for the Demons.
Looked like it may have been Cardenas for them, maybe, or
I'm not
Hernandez.
sure it was out on the outside. It was, I think it was Davila, but I'm not certain. I think it was number 70.
It would.
1st and 15, Dumas. Back to the 32-yard line now. Wide side right again. They send a man in motion, so they've got snaps high, but controlled by the quarterback. Gives it off to Morris. He runs right. He's got 5. He bounces to the 40. He's to the 45. He's up near first down. Got 14 yards on the first down carry before he stopped over there on the far side by Urbanzik. It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Demons.
That's just a nice little run. I mean, he comes off tackle, dips it outside, gets to the hashes, dips back outside again, and picks up another 5 yards. So,
that would be a double dip.
There
double
you go.
Dip. Here we go. 2nd and 1, Dumas. Just underway in the second half. Wide side left. Give up the middle. He's got a first down across the 47, 48-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Demons. 14th first down of the night. Tackle made there by the Whitefaces, Peyton Brown, junior, playing here on the defensive end on the near side. Delozier at one tackle, Altman at the other. Nava, far left. Dumas back to throw here. Got a man out to the left, complete to the Hereford 30. Run out of bounds by Head down around the 27-yard line. But Dumas with a perfect strike, in stride. Flores made the catch.
And really, Head had pretty good coverage. That guy just ran a nice route, and once he made the cut outside, the ball was there on the break, and Head was able to make the tackle, but not bad coverage.
No, Spencer Williams, he can throw it. He's about 6 foot, 165, 70 pounds. In motion, gives it to the motion man. Nope, keeps it himself after he fakes up the middle. He's inside the 20, still on his feet down around the 17-yard line, about a yard short of the first down. It'll be 2nd down and 1. 10:36 left, third period, and Dumas hitting on all cylinders.
And not a good stat for the Whitefaces tonight, but it would be interesting to see what the yards after contact is, because, boy, once we hit them at the line of scrimmage, they're able to twist and turn and gain a few more yards after that.
10:18 left, third period. Wide side left on 2nd down and 1 as Williams changes the play at the line of scrimmage. First series of the second half. Dumas up 38-3. There's the give on the sweep. Jet sweep inside the 15 and going to be stopped down around the 10-yard line. It's another Demon first down. And it's 1st and 10 down around the Hereford 11-yard line, 12-yard line, somewhere in there.
Pretty methodical drive here, doing it with some passing and some running. You mentioned it in the first half. They're very balanced.
They are. It's at the 12-yard line. 1st and 10, Dumas. 9:42 left, third period. So they've taken this second half kickoff and marched it smartly down the field. Wide side left. Williams out of the pistol, gives to the tailback. He's hit, struggles through that tackle and down inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line. Great second effort from Morris. Brought down over there, I think on the far side, that is the linebacker Rangel, I believe. If he'll turn just a little bit, I can tell. Yep, that's who it was. 2nd down and 7.
Good contact behind the line of scrimmage for the Whitefaces that play. They were just able to break that tackle before Rangel was able to harness him down after a 3-yard gain.
Wide side left, 2nd and 7. Throw on the curl inside, or the slant inside, complete for a touchdown. There is a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. It's interference against Dumas. It's not going to stand. The receiver here on the near side pushed off as he cut inside around the 5-yard line. A rare offensive pass interference call. Cindy's got it here as we can watch it on the replay. I think we can. Yep. Here we go. Oh, I see. They ran a little pick play. That's what they did. Okay, that was the interference. Ran a little scissor play, and see it called sometimes. Saw it called in the NFL a couple of times.
Well, last week we commented about it, that San Angelo was kind of running that pick play, and that didn't get called.
Second down and then 20 now after the penalty. Back to throw. Throws into the corner of the end zone. Got a man there. Coverage is there, and off the outstretched fingertips. Good coverage that time with the Whitefaces. That's Head, who had the coverage here in the near corner, and it'll bring up third down for the Demons. Actually, that was Ramirez on the coverage. Third down for the Demons.
Perez, the intended receiver there, and really a nice little adjustment on his part right down there by the flag to turn to the outside as that ball was over the outside shoulder. He was kind of looking back over the inside shoulder.
Williams able to throw the ball. I mean, he's really got plenty of time to throw it. He's got a good arm, and his receivers know how to get open. That time illegally, but open. Here's Williams now in trouble. He's going to be sacked. No, he gets away. Still on his feet. He's at the 25, finally run out of bounds near the line of scrimmage. He made a great play to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's fourth down. Let's see if they attempt a field goal from here. They will. This will be fourth down, and it'll be a 42-yarder. They made a 41-yarder just before halftime.
So Lozano was who got Williams in the grasp.
Whitefaces ready to watch Yart see Hereford try to put some pressure on him as he tries a 42-yard field goal. Good snap, kicks down. We're close, but not close enough. The kick is far enough. The kick is true. He's in it again. 41-3 Dumas. 7:53 left in this, the third quarter of play. We're back in 1 minute.
When you're driving along those county roads and you look up and see that power line, remember, we keep them up there for a reason. Stay clear of down power lines. Helping members use electricity safely. That's what the power of your co-op membership is all about. Learn more about that co-op membership at togetherwesave.com. Jeff Smith Electric, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Welcome to the evolution of clean air. Introducing the first whole home induct LED air purification system with Remy LED technology. For energy savings, the unit turns on and off with the HVAC blower. The Halo LED proactively purifies every cubic inch of air-conditioned space, clearing your home of airborne and surface contaminants. When the blower turns on, it activates the unit, producing ionized hydroperoxide molecules that are distributed into the entire airspace of your home. Not just one room.
The Remy LED air purifier, it's like giving your home a flu shot. Contact Bob's Heating and Air Conditioning for more information.
Back to play. Dumas kicks it away, and the Whitefaces field the line drive kick at the 10. That is Duque back to the 25, and Jose just about the 25 gets down there. 7:42 remaining third period. Hereford down 41-3. 41-yard and then a 42-yard field goal by Yard. Pretty good, pretty impressive leg, I'd say.
Well, they have scored a couple of different ways that you don't see in high school football. 2 40-yard field goals, then 2 long-running touchdowns, and 3 passing touchdowns.
Yep, they've done it all. They have. The Demons have. And they dominated the Whitefaces. Hereford back out first possession of the second half, moving north to south now. Alone in the backfield, Whitefaces quarterback Oscar Guerra, the senior, takes the snap. He's going to keep it. He's going to run right. He gets to the corner. He's out to the 28. Boy, his legs are chopped down at that point. Gain of about 3. Nice open field tackle by the Demons. 2nd and 7.
Ibanez coming up from his cornerback or safety position and making the stop on Guerra.
Again, Dumas is not big. I don't, Brad, you might. How is Canyon big? Are they?
No, not. Yeah, they're. I don't want to say they're small, but they're just a normal high school football team.
That's all you got to be.
Yeah.
Good quickness and good technique. Here's the second down play. Here's a little bubble screen out here to the right side. It's complete out to the 34-yard line. A hard-earned 3 or 4 yards that time for the Whitefaces, but it's a nice gainer on second down. That pass to Dominic Perales. It'll be third down and 2. 6:45 left third period. 41-3 Dumas. Whitefaces with the football as we have it at our own 33-yard line. Again, on the road next week, back home for Canyon 2 weeks from tonight. 2 running backs in this 3rd and 2 formation as Guerra looks over the defense. Wide side left. Oscar gives it to the tailback. He is hit in the backfield. He'll not get near the first down. Flores driven back. Dumas just bunched it up in the middle. We tried to run it up the gut. It'll be 4th down, and they graciously give us the line of scrimmage. I don't think we ever got back to it. And the Whitefaces send the punting unit out there, so it's 3 and out for the Whitefaces halfway through the 3rd quarter.
You have been very good tonight to just say how good Dumas is, but it's hard to believe it doesn't get any easier from here.
No, it doesn't. Pampa was unbeaten until last night, lost 21-7 to Canyon. Canyon is still unbeaten. And again, we fumbled the snap. Duque blocked kick, and Dumas is going to pick it up. Well, Brad's talking about all sorts of ways to score. They didn't score there. They almost did. The snap, Jose dropped it. He picked it up, kind of hopped in front of him. When he kicked it, they were there in mass. It's Dumas's ball at the Hereford 12 with 5:36 left in the 3rd quarter.
That was very similar to the very first punt tonight, where it was a low snap. He had trouble fielding the point of the ball. Was able to pick that one up and get it out in time, but not so fortunate with this one as he drove it right into his blockers and an onslaught of Dumas players.
Yep, 5:36. It'd be hard to mark who blocked that punt because it could have been any of 22 people, 21 people, I guess. 5:36 left, 3rd period, 41-3 Dumas, and Dumas with a 1st and 10 at the Hereford 13. They have changed quarterbacks. Tailback's got it up the gut. His first carry of the night. The new quarterback for Dumas is Rushing. And Rushing handed it off that time. And the gain is a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Again, the Demons, Coach Dunham, they've certainly done nothing to run up the score here tonight. We're in the 3rd quarter, and they lead comfortably. Mendoza is the tailback. This time on the jet sweep, the handoff inside. Great play in the backside as the Whitefaces, Juan Nava, came around. Made the tackle down around the 5-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 3.
And when you put in a backup quarterback to get a few reps, this is what you start him with, a handoff up the gut. Now a little jet sweep handoff. Got a little more creative. Let's see if maybe he will toss a little
keep it
bubble
himself,
screen or something.
Yeah, he does keep it himself. Rolls right. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dumas. He faked it up the gut, kept it, tucked it away, and into the end zone he goes. It's 47-3 with a point after upcoming touchdown by Braden Rushing.
You get the pot on that one. You called it.
Well, it seemed like the thing to do after they'd run the other 2 plays. Rushing in for the touchdown. Rushing in for the touchdown. How about that?
Yeah.
So Dumas now up 47-3. The kick on the point after is down and up. It is good. 48-3 Dumas, back in 1 minute.
More after good. Before Dumas 48 over 2.
Yes.
Break.
Well, we need a 30-second break here.
The goal at Stevens 5-Star is to provide exceptional pricing, value, and service. Recently, James said, simply put, I wish every place I shopped was that way. Absolutely no pressure with knowledgeable people. When shopping for your next Chevy, GMC, or Buick, call Stevens 5-Star or visit them online at stevens5star.com.
You get 5-star treatment every day. Stevens 5-Star Car and Truck Center.
All right, we're back at Whiteface Field. It is 48-3 Dumas, 4:25 left, 3rd period. They take advantage of the block punt. 3 plays for the 13 yards. And the backup quarterback getting the touchdown.
Yeah, that one wasn't very hard. Didn't have far to go.
No.
So.
Dumas kicking from south to north. Again, they meet up with Canyon. I don't know if it's in Dumas or Canyon next week. Here's the kick, fielded by the Whitefaces at the 10, straight up the field, 15, 20, 25, out near the 30. Duque across the 30 to the 32. Nice run, Jose. 1st and 10, Hereford. 4:12 remaining in the 3rd quarter.
That will be at Kimbrough Memorial Stadium, now known as Happy State Bank Field, the old Buffalo Bowl.
All right, so that must mean that Dumas' third district game against Pampa would be in Dumas, because otherwise they wouldn't have a home game in the district. So, but that place ought to be rocking next Friday night. That'll be a pretty big shootout. 48-3 Dumas. Hereford's ball at the 32-yard line, wide side right. Again, tomorrow it'll be volleyball. Hereford against Perryton. Regular season finale. Long throw out here underneath. It's, just a pass interference call. That's a good call. Perales was behind the defender. Pass was a little underthrown. He came back for it, and the cornerback obviously interfered. That's the third time tonight Dumas has committed that infraction.
Gallegos was right in his way as he tried to come back to the football, and that was a pretty easy one to call. I didn't think we were going to see the flag come out there for a second.
It was late. It's hard on these cold nights to get your flag out of the pocket. I mean,
well, you got gloves on, and you got to really stuck down deep in your pants because you're just trying to stay warm.
There you go. I'd just throw my cap, I think, just let it go at that.
Yeah. Well, you want to keep your head covered on these cold nights.
That's true. 1st and 10, Hereford from the 47 on Hereford's end of the field. Oscar gives it off the left side. Dumas again. I mean, nothing. They didn't bend an inch. We didn't get them moved off the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
See, and then every time you call a penalty, you got to get your pencil out. You got to write it down.
That's true.
Keep track of that.
You're still keeping penetrations, aren't you, Red? 2nd down and 10. 3:10 left in the third quarter. 48-3. That used to be real important, folks. I mean, they kept them out there, and they'd signal up to the press box when there was a penetration, you know. That's what decided ball games for you youngins. 2:57 to play, 48-3. Hereford down at their own 47, 2nd down and 10. 2 receivers, 3 to the right, I beg your pardon, 1 to the left, wide side left, 2 running backs in this formation. Oscar back to throw. Here comes the pressure. He steps away from it, scrambles left. He's going to run. He's to the midfield stripe. He's going to be run out of bounds in front of the Dumas bench, down around the 47-yard line, 47-yard line. 3rd down upcoming.
Something a little positive right there.
Yep.
Well, now for those young ones, you're going to have to explain what a penetration is.
You had to snap,
inside the 20.
You had to snap the ball inside the 20. And if the game was tied at the end, the team that had the most penetrations was the winner. If it was tied on penetrations, then it went to the yards. The official kept the yards.
Crazy.
3rd down and 4. It is crazy when you think about it now. And these are just some of the interesting things you'll learn listening to the game tonight. Wide side of the right on 3rd down and 4. Oscar rolls right, got a high snap. He wants to throw. He's looking. He's in trouble. He's going to be hit. He's going to be dropped back to the original line of scrimmage. Again, too many demons on the field. I mean, there's only 11, but there's too many.
Well, see, you just opened the door, Tom. I said Frank Kimbrough a while ago, Memorial Stadium. I did not know this till this week. I always wondered who he was. I mean, I knew he was an old WT football coach and took WT to a Sun Bowl victory. But he coached at one of the Navy bases in World War II that they opened up to train pilots.
Wow, 4th and 9. We're going to go for it here from the 48 on our end of the field. Here comes the pressure. There's the pass. Brown's got it. 30, 25, 20. There'll be no catching Brown as he races into the end zone. The 4th down pass play successful for a 52-yard score from Gira to Noah Brown.
Very nice play right there as Brown was able to get behind the defense, and Gira put the ball right on the money.
52 yards on 4th down. Minute 29 left in the 3rd quarter. Whitefaces trailing now 49-8. Will try to tackle the point after. So Lorenzano, the kicker. The kick is down and up. It's far enough. It's true. 48-10. Dumas leads. We're back in 1 minute. We're back in 1 minute.
First Financial Bank knows how important a person's vehicle can be. My SUV is perfect for taking clients to properties and me to the golf course.
My pickup hauls work supplies all week and the family on weekends.
My hybrid helps the environment and my fuel bill.
If you're ready for a new vehicle, talk to First Financial. We offer loans at competitive rates with fast local approval.
My 4x4 works hard, but plays even harder.
First Financial Bank. You first. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Andrea Brown, principal at Bluebonnet Elementary School. Bluebonnet Elementary is Hereford's only No Excuses University school. No Excuses University promotes the belief that all students can attend college if they choose to. Using 6 exceptional systems and character counts, our students, teachers, and parents are working together towards educational and life goals beyond high school. Our students know that after Bluebonnet comes junior high, after junior high comes high school, and after high school comes college. Hereford ISD and Bluebonnet Elementary, leading the way with a Maverick spirit.
All righty, 48-10. Whitefaces trail as the 52-yard touchdown pass from Gira to Brown. Here's the high, short, end-over-end kick fielded by the Demons at the 35 and back to the 40. Whitefaces down. Gonzalez among those there on the stop. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Demons.
To the 42-yard line.
From the 43, actually 43 on their end of the field. 1:18 left, third quarter.
Noah Brown's 6th touchdown reception on that touchdown.
Boy, he can scoot, and it was a nice throw by Oscar. One of the few times tonight Oscar's had time to throw. And on that 4th down play, he put it right on the money.
Isn't it amazing a difference it makes when you have just a little time?
It does. Dumas with another quarterback change here. They've got Miramontes, who is a senior. In the 1st down play, whoops, a little extracurricular, but nothing going on. Dumas off the left side gains a yard. Tackled by Palomares. Pardon me, not by Palomares, by Solarizano. Palomares again lost in the first half tonight to the Whitefaces for an injury. Cruz and De Leon out here. Mendoza lost earlier in the year to a season-ending injury. It has been relentless. Here's a 2nd down play. Give to the white side and great hit and drop for a loss. That's the Whitefaces Penobler. Well, Morris came knifing through there. He made a great tackle, lost back to the 40. It'll bring up 3rd down and a dozen for the Demons.
Well, what a great description to say knifing through there, because he did come in low and use the shoulder pads right around the knees.
3rd down and a dozen for Dumas. Well, we had a flag on the play.
Must have hit him too hard.
We refused the penalty, I think. No, we took the penalty. Here we go. Holding against Dumas. No, more than holding. It's a 15-yard penalty. I didn't see the official signal what it was. 19 seconds left in the quarter. This could and should be the final play of the 3rd period. Hereford down 48-10. Dumas with the football. 2nd down and 23 yards from their own 30-yard line. Miramontes, the quarterback, takes it, gives it. No, keeps it. I'm sorry, rolls left. He's to the 30, to the 35, and down there the Whitefaces took the bait inside but recovered quickly. Tapia got to the outside, got a piece of the tackle along with the 2 linebackers, Rangel and Solorzano. That's the end of the 3rd quarter, 48-10. Hereford trails. We are back with the final 12 minutes in 1 minute.
If you're looking for a part-time job or a career management opportunity, McDonald's will be interviewing candidates Friday, October 30th, 9 to 5 at McDonald's on Highway 60. Learn how being a McDonald's team member can help you reach educational goals, earn extra income, and develop leadership skills. Applications and interviews will be Friday, October 30th, 9 to 5. This includes full-time management positions and part-time jobs for students and those desiring to earn extra income. Learn how you can be a part of the McDonald's team.
When you need service in the middle of the night, who are you going to call? In any healthcare emergency, we're on duty, on call 24/7. And because we're your community hospital, you don't have to travel far to get the best emergency care anywhere. Think of us first. Hereford Regional Medical Center. The best medicine is close to home.
All righty, back at Whiteface Field, final quarter. Dumas with the ball, leading 48-10, third down and 18 for the Demons from their own 35-yard line. Dumas going to be 7-1 after tonight. Back to throw now. Backup quarterback throws deep, got a man out here. The Whitefaces, a lot of banging going on, but there's no flag. Good coverage by Hudson Wood.
And that certainly could have gone either way, a no call, or they could have put a flag on it. There was certainly a contact there, but I think it was both ways. I'm just wondering about their quarterbacks. Are they trying out for next year?
I don't know. This is
Williams is a senior.
Yeah, and so is Miramontes, the guy playing right now.
Out then.
No. Punter now for the Dumas Demons, ready to kick it away. Second punt of the night. Takes a long time booting it, but he boots it away. It's a nice punt, hops to the 30, and Noah can't field it. It rolls to the 25, down to the 20. Ball was short, and it took a forward hop. Brown wisely stayed away from it, so Hereford gets it 80 yards away from the end zone, trailing 48-10, 11:43 to play. Well, the Whitefaces doesn't get any easier, like we said. We go to Pampa next week, and then Canyon comes here the following week. And then whoever we meet in the playoffs the following week after that. So a tough sled of games right here.
It was interesting to see what was going to happen with the clock here in the fourth quarter. Last week or 2 weeks ago when we played San Angelo, 34-15 win for the Whitefaces, we kind of ran the clock generously in the fourth quarter. Of course, San Angelo had a 4-hour ride home.
Yep.
Plus, it wasn't a district game. Maybe that's the difference.
Leal in late in the offensive line. There's a little pass out to the right side, complete, but no gain on the play. Dumas well played as the pass was caught over there. I think that's Hudson Wood. It was Hudson with a catch. It's a gain of 1, second down and 9. 11:25 and counting. Whiteface football tonight, volleyball tomorrow. Football next Friday night, volleyball sometime next weekend in the first round of the playoffs. Tennis in the playoffs. Back at the quarterback slot for the Whitefaces, as he has been all night and all season, is Oscar Gura. Back to throw, quarterback draw, and he finds a little seam, gets maybe 2 or 3 out to about the 24. It'll be a third down upcoming. Omar Sanchez leading the way on the offensive line for the Whitefaces that time.
And a tough 2 or 3
it
because
is.
Once he hit the line of scrimmage, he got hit and had to battle his way to the 24.
Oscar's carry, he's been hit, but he's carried it 11 times for 12 yards tonight. So it has been tough going. Whitefaces 59 yards rushing, I believe, for Lopez. Third down and 6 for the Whitefaces. Wide side left. Gura back to throw. Here comes the rush. Steps away. He's got room to run. He's out to the 25. He's to the 30. He's to the 35. He gets a block. And there's a flag against the Whitefaces. Golly, bum, he had the first down. We had a pointless flag back behind the play right in front of the official. And I think it's going to be a clip. And instead of a first down, out to the 38. That's going to move it back to the 23, if my math's correct. Yep. Could have been. I'm sorry. I get confused these days. I'm not sure if there's a blindside block implies in high school or not. Does in the college and the pros. But we cracked back. We turned back on the guy, and he was trailing the play, and he wasn't going to make the play.
Well, I really thought they might have called a late hit, too, because Oscar had already downed himself when 45, Jara came in on top of him. But no, it goes against the Whitefaces and wipes out almost all of that game.
Yeah, well, I think it did. I think we had third down and what we have, third down and 6. Now we got 3rd and 7 or something like that. So in any event, here is the third down play with 9:45 and counting. Again, 2 running backs, 3 wideouts. Timeout called by
flag.
Oh, flag on the field. Okay, we took too much time. Thank you, Brad. 5-yard penalty, 3rd down and 12 now against the Whitefaces. 9:34 to go. Well, the Demons assure themselves of a great position to be going against Kenyon next Friday night at Kimbrough Memorial Stadium. The former coach of the Coast Guard, is that what it was?
No, the Navy pilots. Okay. They started these bases in World War II, and I'll tell you about this one in North Carolina where Kimbrough was.
We got time called now by the Whitefaces. Timeout with 9:10 to play. 3rd and 12 Hereford when we come back in a half minute.
Well, there's nothing like the sound of a new baby calf or the smell of fresh rain on a cotton crop. My friends at Capital Farm Credit share this excitement with agricultural and livestock producers. We want to be your lending partner. Whether you require operating funds for next year's crop or need to buy hay for your cattle, we have a loan that's right for you. Let us finance your operation. CapitalFarmCredit.com.
That sounded like Bob Phillips talking about CapitalCredit.com, didn't it? Yeah. It was. All right, Brad, let's hear it.
Frank Kimbrough coached in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, at an air base that was established to train these Navy pilots. Among some of the guys that went through there, Ted Williams, George Bush.
Wow. He knew some famous people, didn't he? Wow.
It's really amazing what those guys did.
All right, here are the Whitefaces on 3rd down and a dozen with 9:10 to play. Wide side right, 4 wide outs in the formation. Back to throws Guerra. Pump fake. He's going to go long for Brown. Brown's covered. Pass is, just off the fingertips of Noah up at midfield. Really good coverage by the Demons, but a nice throw.
Aaron Sierra on the coverage for the Demons, and you're right. That's a good offensive play. It's a good throw by Guerra to Brown. But then good defense by the Demons, and he just stuck an arm in there to knock the ball loose.
All right, we're going to punt it on 4th down, 9:04 to play. 4th and a dozen back at our own 23-yard line. So Duque back to punt. Hit it around the 5-yard line. Dumas with twin safeties. They lead 48-10. Clock running with 8:53. You asked how we were going to handle the clock. That's how. Punt is short, hits and hops forward, though, up to the 40, 45, out to the 47, 48-yard line, 48 and a half. Down there by the Whitefaces. It'll be 1st and 10 Dumas in Hereford territory with 8:39 to play.
Now, not to beat a dead horse, but I want to finish this story about this base. Is these guys went to the NCAA conventions thinking we got to have PT training for these pilots. So they asked for volunteers to go coach. The first guy to go up and volunteer, some guy named Bear Bryant.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, this gets better. Here's the 1st down give. Good defense by the Whitefaces. Loss of a couple. Great defensive play there made by the Whitefaces, Jacob Tapia. 2nd down, 11.
To sum it up, Frank Kimbrough was in the midst of all that stuff.
I'll be darned. And that's where Blues was born or something.
And now you know the rest of the story.
Yeah, that's it, Paul. Thank you. 2nd down and 11 Dumas. 8:14 to play. The Demons in control as they have been since early in the 2nd quarter. Miramontes is the quarterback. He's in the pistol formation with a tailback behind him. And he gives it to the said tailback, and he is hit immediately, and he'll not get back to the line of scrimmage. And again, it's Tapia who makes the tackle. 3rd down upcoming. 3rd down and 11. They spot him squarely at midfield.
Really like what we're doing defensively here at the line. We don't know exactly if we're going against their number 1 or number 2s on the line, but
yeah, we're battling. Morales, Caleb Morales out here at the corner on the near side. This could be a throwing situation here. 7:27 left. He rolls right, looking to throw. On the run, fires it out here. It's intercepted, but out of bounds. Picked off by
our buddy Penobler.
Penobler picked it off, but he came down out of bounds. Nice play, though. And 4th down, and Dumas will punt. And Noah Brown will get a chance again as the junior drifts back. He'll probably be around the 10-yard line. They hit a good punt. This is Yount, who's the punter. Gets a nice sailing punt. You know, Noah might have a chance to spring it. Yeah. Cindy's been around Kubi too long. She's signaling, get back, get back. Here's the snap. Here's the punt. The punt is short again. And going to hit and hop, and Noah picks it up on a hop, runs by 2 guys. He's out to the 20-yard line, and he fumbles the football, and Dumas falls on it at the 20. There is a flag down. I don't know. I mean, a hat down. I think
we may have an illegal touch by Dumas.
I think you're right. The official is signaling, if that's the case, we'll maintain possession of the ball. Yep, illegal touch. Boy, you don't see that call very much, and that means that one of the Dumas defenders touched the ball while it was still moving, and then Noah fielded it. And so what happened after that was all gravy. I mean, the Whitefaces couldn't have anything bad go wrong.
Right. And I think what happened is it was on the roll and came up and hit the Dumas player in the knee, because I saw the official take his hat and throw it. Yeah. So I know he's marking a spot with that. He'd already thrown his beanbag.
He was out of stuff to throw.
Out of stuff to throw, man.
Isaac Moreno out over the ball. He's done a good job coming in at center here tonight. He really has. First down play for the Whitefaces from the 17. Give it up the middle right side, actually, for the Whiteface carry by Lopez. He gets a couple out to the 20. Going to bring up second down, 6:45 and counting. Hereford down 48-10. Whitefaces looking to the near side to get the play signal in there, waiting actually on somebody to come in from the bench, and here comes Duque with the play from the Whiteface sideline. Second down and 8. Going south to north of the Whitefaces. Again, the wind has pretty well made its departure tonight, thank goodness, for those in the stands. They're really bundled up. Back to nope, gonna run. Left side, here comes Dumas. No place for Oscar to go. He's caught in the backside. He'll be dropped right on the line of scrimmage. Third down upcoming. Well, Dumas did a good job sniffing that thing out. Whitefaces with Sanchez, Leal up on the offensive line. I mentioned a moment ago, Isaac Moreno now the center here tonight. Play comes in, third down and 7, 5:47 to play. Landis goes out to the right side. He's out on there with Penobler. He's actually at the tight end. We've got a slot receiver out there. That's the wide side of the field. Third down, wants to throw the slant. There it is, but it's overthrown, and it's fourth down. And tried to hit Hudson Wood on the slant, but Wilt, the stilt, couldn't have caught that one. It was pretty tall.
Contact again from Sierra on the coverage, but I think because it was an uncatchable ball is one reason why they didn't throw the flag.
Fourth down and punt time for the Whitefaces now as Duque back again inside his own 10-yard line to punt. Dumas with twin safeties. They've crept up to about the 45. Whitefaces are players short.
We just sent Nava out there.
Nava goes in to fill that blocking spot for the punt team. Twin safeties for the Demons. Clock running with 5:18 to play. He almost dropped to a knee. Here's the line drive kick. Fielded, fumbled. Ball's loose. Hereford's got a shot at it. Dumas has a shot at it. Hereford got it.
Yep.
Whitefaces get the muffed punt. And it's first and 10. Hereford, I think it could have been, I don't know if it was Urbanzik or not. It was someone, I think it was Urbanzik.
I think it's Urbanzik, the way they're treating him on the sideline. So.
Yep. We don't have a chain or anything like that, so we can't tell for sure, but I believe it was indeed Gavin who got the fumble recovery at midfield. So first down, Whitefaces, 5:05 to play. Offensive unit hustles back out there. Again, we got 3 wideouts. Now Brown comes in, have 4 wideouts. And the Whitefaces ready here on first down from midfield. Lopez has it. Lopez has 5 right up the gut to the Dumas 45. Clock running inside, 5 minutes to go.
Kind of surprised that we haven't seen Carrillo tonight much in the backfield. He had a great game against San Angelo.
He did. We've gone 2 backs, but most of the time we've had difficulty running it, obviously. But that's 42 yards for Lopez on the night. Guerra has 26 yards. This is 2nd down and 5. Hereford, 4:28 to play. Wide side right. Oscar keeps it, runs right, cuts back in the middle, gets a first down inside the 40, down around the 39. It'll be 1st and 10 Hereford, 4:17 to play. Stop the clock to move the chains. Wind the clock.
And Oscar could have very well been stopped about 2 yards short of the first down marker, but he battled and was able to get an extra 2.
1st and 10 Hereford from the Dumas 39. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Dumas will be 7-1. The Whitefaces 3-4. Oscar fakes it, throws it out here complete to the near side. Gain of about 2 as he hooked up that time with the Jaden Nunez. And it'll be 2nd down and 8. So got a note here from Scott Turner, old Hereford Whiteface. Scott's been listening to us here. And I've got some information about Kimbrough that you'll really like, Brad.
All right.
Here we go.
There's more.
2nd and 8. The rest of the story.
There we go.
3:25 to play now. Pump fake, going to go deep for Brown. Brown's there. The pass is underthrown and intercepted at the 20. Back to the 25 to the 30. 35, nope, short of the 35. Nice tackle over there on the far side by Landis, but Dumas with a turnover, and it's 1st and 10. Dumas with 3:08 to play. Here we go, Brad. I'm going to read this.
Okay.
They've had to cancel their last 2 football games. He's been listening and watching the Herd on YouTube tonight. Conversation about Frank Kimbrough. Side note on Coach Kimbrough, 18 years ago, our local paper did an article on our son, Dusty, being given an appointment to West Point. A gentleman named Sandy Oliver, who lived here in Center Point, called and wanted to meet Dusty. Mr. Oliver was a retired colonel. He was a 55 graduate of West Point. We developed a long friendship with him. He found out we were from Hereford. He was from Canyon. I've got to finish this after the first down play that I didn't realize quite as long as it is, but that's okay. Thanks, Scott, for the info. Here's Dumas on the first down, quarterback keeper to the left side, gains 3. Come to find out, his wife was Coach Kimbrough's daughter. Small world, as I said. Retired Colonel Oliver, though graduated from West Point the year I was born, became a very good friend. He and his wife both passed several years ago. This is probably more than you wanted to read, but did want to pass along the story after listening about Coach Kimbrough. Thank you very much, Scott.
Well, Scott, a lot more interesting than my long story.
No.
At least he localized
those are
it.
Two good long stories.
Hey, that's cool.
Dumas with the ball, 2:33 to play. Scott was here for a long time in the schools. They moved away down to Center Point.
Now, where is Center Point?
It's right in the middle. Center Point.
Really?
It's down.
It makes sense.
Down around. I'm not sure exactly where. It's somewhere in the middle. Up the gut. Dumas across midfield down to the Hereford 44. Boy, they popped that one. Nearly went the distance.
Well, we had been doing a good job on the defensive line the last couple of series. Not so good on that particular play.
That was senior Bradley Franks. He'll remember that the rest of his life. He made a great run right up the gut, and he's down at the Hereford 47-yard line, 1:55 to play. 48-10. Dumas manhandling the Whitefaces here tonight. And again, Dumas, they can run out the clock right here, honestly, if they want. 1:40 to play. Tailback again up the middle. This time nothing doing. Good defense right up the gut that time for the Whitefaces. Juan Nava among those in on the tackle. I think Solarizano was the first one there. It's a gain. They gave him a foot. 2nd down and 10, 1:22 and counting. So if they want to, they can snap this thing. The 40-second clock hasn't started yet, so still hadn't started. 1:09 left to play. 2nd down and 9. Now it starts. Dumas runs a little wing-back counter, and he's tackled by a shoelace. I mean, nice tackle at the 42. And that was Solarizano once again, I think, the linebacker. Yep.
Well, next week's dissertation will be on basketball coach Gus Miller.
Okay. Solarizano comes out of the ball game. 3rd down and 5, Dumas. We have 40 seconds left to play. They just have to snap it one more time. Landis comes in at linebacker for the Whitefaces. Up the middle once again. little daylight, close to the first down, but I think short. Center Point is 10 miles east of Kerrville. Thank you. On the Guadalupe. Thank you, Scott. I knew it was somewhere down there, but I didn't want to say and be really embarrassed, so you saved me. Final seconds tick away. 48-10. Dumas has beaten the Whitefaces here tonight to go to 1-0 in district play and set up their showdown next Friday night with Canyon at Frank Kimbrough Memorial Stadium.
Well, Scott just knows I don't get out much when I have to ask where Center Point is.
Whiteface players and Dumas players. It was a good, clean game. It really was. I mean, there was nothing untoward the entire night. Dumas, it was 7-3 Dumas, folks, with just 13 seconds gone in the second quarter. And the next thing you know, it was 38-10 Dumas, or 41-10 Dumas at the half. Whiteface players and Dumas, we had this deal now with the COVID where you don't shake hands. You stand across about 20 feet from each other and wave and say good night. After, as Christy has pointed out several times, you have slobbered on each other all night long. But Whiteface, I'm telling you, we've got an army just to roll all of our players out there in the wheelchairs. It's really, really, really tough. Dumas is a good football team, and they showed it here tonight, Brad.
Well, you talked about that stretch after we kicked the field goal to begin the second quarter. Dumas came back with 10:16 left on the clock with their first score. They would tack on 3 more after that. Touchdown scores, to the 3:13 mark. So within 7 minutes there, they had 4 touchdowns. And then you added the 41-yard field goal with 2 seconds left in the half.
Whitefaces, I'm watching Palomares out there on crutches. He's injured here tonight. He's new to the crutches, and it's tough sledding. It really is. Whiteface team facing the Dumas side where they'll play the fight song and then the school song, and then Hereford will do the same. We'll take a 60-second break here. Cindy will wrap things up numbers-wise for us. Brad and I will be back to talk about this. What's up next on KPAN when we come back in 60 seconds?
Your business, farm and ranch, or home is unique, and success depends in part on a cost-effective and convenient supply of quality fuel. When you trust your fueling needs to Gooden and Quist Fuels, it's one less detail for you to manage. Commercial fuel in bulk in below-ground or above-ground tanks, serving the Western Panhandle with gasoline, diesel, and propane. Gooden Fuels in Hereford, 364-3366, and Quist Fuels in Wildorado, 426-3421.
Did you know nearly 90% of the great careers out there demand training beyond high school? But beware, some schools charge a lot of money. Last year, the average student graduated more than $25,000 in debt. Don't make that mistake. Choose Amarillo College, where you'll find the program you need for the job you want. And AC's tuition won't break the bank. In fact, you won't find a better deal. Come in, visit AC's website, or call now. Amarillo College. Start here, go anywhere.
All right, back at Whiteface Field. As you hear the Whiteface school song in the background of the Whiteface football team facing the home side here, they'll have one more home game in their year, 2020, and the senior year final year for the seniors on the Whiteface football team. Here tonight, too much Dumas for the Whitefaces as Dumas wins it 48-10. Cindy's got the numbers added up here. Brad, first of all, your thoughts on the night?
Well, you look for small victories, and if there's one tonight, we really didn't give up much more than their average points per game. Yeah. Their highest output this year was 62 points against Levelland. Their lowest 30 points, against Perryton. So we're right in there with what Dumas has been putting up.
Well, they put on a show here tonight. I mean, I thought they played really, really well. They're a good football team, and they'll have a chance to go deep in the playoffs again this year.
And the thing about it is, it's not like we turned the ball over and made a lot of mental mistakes. They just, when they got the ball, they drove it down the field and scored.
It was very workmanlike on their part, yes. I would say. It was. 125 yards rushing for Morris, the tailback. He had a couple of touchdowns. Williams had 44 yards rushing, and he threw for 3 touchdowns. His leading receiver caught 3 passes for 67 yards and just the single touchdown. That's Juan Romero. And on the Hereford side, 10 for 42 for Lopez, 14 for 32 for Guerra. Oscar on the night was, 8 out of 29 throwing. Wow. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. He's 7 out of 19 throwing with an intercept late that was not really of any consequence. We had 51 yards rushing, 82 passing, 133 on the night for the Whitefaces, 384 for Dumas. They were 238 and 146. Dumas had 18 first downs, Hereford 7. Dumas also led in penalty yardage. They had 8 for 90. We had 4 for 40. Most of their penalty yardage was on pass interference. But all in all, I mean, they were too good for us here tonight. Whitefaces volleyball is tomorrow. 1 o'clock is the alleged starting time. Hopefully that's the starting time tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon. The tennis plays
Tuesday 10 o'clock, okay. Amarillo Tennis
Tuesday
Center.
Tuesday 10 o'clock, okay.
Against Iowa Park.
All right, and then the volleyball will play sometime next weekend. They'll play tomorrow and then sometime next weekend in the first round of the playoffs. We'll have more of that maybe tomorrow, but probably sometime next week, depending on if they're tied down south and all that sort of stuff. But all in all, tonight on a cold fall night, the Dumas Demons came to town and did what they needed to do.
Well, it would be fun to watch them play Canyon and a couple of those other schools down south to see how they match up, because they were impressive tonight.
They were, and they were last year, and this is pretty much the same bunch they had last year. They were impressive in the playoffs. But here tonight they win 48-10, so that's going to do it from Whiteface Field. We thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast and the telecast if you watched on YouTube. Thanks to Adam and Anastasia again for their help and all their doing of all that. And thank you for listening. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon with volleyball. In the meantime, stay safe, be careful. And for Brad Land and Cindy Simons, this is Tom Simons saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon with Whiteface Volleyball.
You have been listening to Whiteface Sports on KPAN AM FM. Listen to Whiteface Sports online or on your mobile device at kpanradio.com. This Whiteface Sports production is brought to you by
Bob's Heating and Air Conditioning.